Oh, I'm so ready for this, man.
All right, welcome, all platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Welcome to another Big Blue film review. Working with Super Taj, Logan, and Classified Joe so far in the chat. What's going on, fellas?
Uh, another day,
Yo.
man. Another more complaints. I mean, Twitter's blowing up with stuff we're going to be talking about.
That's me and Joe, man. Me and Joe talked about something.
You're right.
So,
A lot of
Crazy.
frustrations right now. Still a lot of frustrations.
all right, a couple of shout outs. Champ was in the building. Sunday is always in the building. What's up, Levance? Thank you guys for tuning in from the get go. Let's go over a couple of those things you guys say you have complaints about. I'm gonna let Joe start it off, man. What
I
is
was going to
analysis?
let Taj, because Taj is really fired up here, and poor Taj, he doesn't talk too much, but fire away, Taj. Let's get this started.
Hey, man. You know, so as of today, me and Joe, right? We talked about the same stuff, like the same old complaints that we've been talking about this team for like the whole season um the Jason Garrett about Jason Garrett that that he's playing that he's being way too conservative. He's making Daniel Jones becoming this one breed cautious of a quarterback and all kinds of stuff, right? And I go on Twitter, right? And I go on Twitter, and then I go to the Chargers Twitter, and and then I see and then I see and then I be seeing Charger fans on Twitter talk about um the why Justin Herbert haven't been looking as good as he was, um that he has been looking as good as he was in his rookie year because of a whole new coaching staff that he's in, different from last year. Because the coaching staff that he had from last year used his strengths by throwing the ball deep downfield with his arm, which made Justin Herbert have one hell of a rookie season um, from a quarterback,
Good evening, guys.
right?
What's going
Evening,
on,
Jeffrey.
Jeff?
Nothing much. How
What
are
up?
you guys
Yep,
tonight?
that's
What
what
up,
me and Taj basically were breaking it down to is the Chargers are complaining about Justin Herbert, and they feel that the coaching staff and
Yeah,
everything is just holding Herbert back, and they're not letting him be the quarterback that he
yeah, because
was, where he
now,
was putting up.
yeah, because now the Chargers, because now they got Joe Lombardi as they offensive coordinator. They got Brandon Stanley, the former Rams defensive coordinator, as they got for their head coach now. To like this heck, like this coaches that they got now is not, has not used Justin Herbert correctly, has not
Mhm.
made him look like himself in his rookie year.
Thank you, Sunday.
All right, so basically, what you're trying to say is that the Chargers are going through a similar process with Justin Herbert as we do it, are we going with Daniel Jones?
Yep,
Now, are they saying that
yep.
they're restricting Justin Herbert now, or they're saying they're using him too much?
Restricting.
What they're
They're holding him
restricting
back.
Restricted, hold him back.
because Giants 577. Good to see you, bro. Because Justin Herbert, he's a quarterback that can be dynamic with his feet and his arm. And the Chargers offense, I mean, as you guys, I don't know if you guys have been watching the Chargers this year. Are you guys saying that they're being too conservative with Justin Herbert this year?
Yep. So far, yeah.
That's
Definitely in the last 4 weeks because as you see Justin Herbert in like the last 4 weeks, like
Nate, what's going on?
he hasn't been looking, he hasn't been looking too great in the last 4 weeks so far this season.
Shout out to the New York Giants true fan one.
yes.
Now, at the beginning of the season, when I was watching them, they was letting Justin Herbert throw that thing. So,
Yeah.
um,
At first, but now so far this season, in like the last 4 weeks, he hasn't been looking the same because
that's
because they're holding him back.
That's interesting. So who put
Yeah.
out the report? Was it Chargers reporters that put out the report?
No, Dan Orlowski. Dan Orlowski,
R. Dot, what's
Going on,
going on,
Pat?
brother?
I
What's going on
guess
there,
did
Joe?
Dot.
Taj, Jeff, Zion,
Todd, how
how's
you
everybody
doing?
going?
What up? What
I'm
up?
good. I'm
All
good.
right.
How's everybody going?
Good.
Good.
Nice
Taj,
to talk with you again.
Taj
Good to
tweeted
be here.
this to me, and I'll give you exactly what the tweet was. Dan Orlovsky, 11 hours ago. If the Chargers don't stop asking Herbert to play cautious, timid, scared football, they're going to self-inflict a regression.
Yup.
Pep and Stashlin had him playing aggressive. Now they are asking him to play risk-adverse way too much.
Way too much.
That's exactly what Taj texted me in that tweet as to what's going on with the Chargers.
And don't that sound familiar to y'all? Huh?
Yeah, it sounds a little familiar. The thing is, I know Justin Herbert was turning over the ball a little bit in the beginning of the season. So I don't know if they cut back on him as far as restricting him from trying to make huge plays, but you can see it in their play. They've not been good the past couple of weeks. They've actually been losing some games that they're supposed to win. And that's why I say I think we got a chance to get them too.
Mm-hmm.
They come in playing like that. Our defense is good enough
Bingo.
to where if you play soft, we're gonna get you. So hopefully they keep doing it. But that is I think Justin Herbert has a way more freedom than Daniel Jones though. So that's the only reason why I want to compare those two completely, because Herbert has a whole lot more freedom than what Daniel Jones does. And they just have a better offensive system over there in Los Angeles. And
Yeah.
I think this kid is just – I think he's just been hamstrung by Jason Garrett, man. I don't think Jason Garrett wants to open up
This
this
whole
playbook for this
season.
kid.
But that's what we're trying to compare, Pat, is that Herbert's getting hamstrung now. Even though it's a different offense, he's
Even though
still
it's a different offense, it's a different scheme and all that. You know what I mean? But they're having the same exact limitations.
Nah,
I just think
Justin Herbert has a lot more
think-
freedom than what Daniel Jones does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Pat. I just think I agree
Yeah,
with you guys
kinda, yeah.
what you guys are saying about the Chargers, but then again that the defense kind of been banged up too the past couple of weeks, and even look at Mike Williams. Mike Williams been playing, but Mike Williams been banged up too. So if you look at Justin Herbert and all he has to throw the ball to is like, who does he have out there? Keenan Allen and Jared Cook. Then you got Austin Eckler as the running back, but at the end of the day, I think
Shout out King Tom.
not having a certified like slot receiver, a certified like if Mike Williams is banged up and he doesn't play that much snaps, then obviously you only have Keenan Allen out there, and the defense haven't been performing too. Like I know they had a big out last game, but I just think once the Chargers get their things together, I just think that's still a scary team to face.
Yeah, I mean, Gronk is playing Eddie Buckets. He's been full practice all week. He's playing.
Yeah.
Sunday says I seen they made Cam the starter for this week against Washington football team. So that must see game Sunday. So glad you do play-by-play for that game. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Panthers game. That's a way more interesting game than that Eagles Saints. I want to see Cam Newton in action. But back to the Chargers. I just think it's a totally different thing going over there with the Chargers. That organization has the utmost faith in Justin Herbert. Maybe they pulled the reels back a little bit because his weapons aren't there. Mike Williams has been hurt for such a good part of the season.
I like Daniel Jones because his weapons ain't been healthy.
And the only thing he really has is Jared Cook, and I just forgot the receiver's name, Keenan Allen. So that's really all he really has. They let Hunter Henry go. That was his security blanket. Hunter Henry, believe it or not, that was his security blanket last year. It's nothing better for a young quarterback, to have a security blanket in the tight end. And I think they're just adjusting this year, and they started off the year pretty hot. So I don't understand.
Now they're starting to slow down.
Yeah, I don't understand that if they are holding him back. That's kind of dumb, because he's the type of quarterback that can make things happen.
Absolutely.
Any way you need him to make something happen, he can. And that guy has a cannon of an arm. He can throw at least 70 yards, at least. So I don't understand why, if they are pulling the reins back on him, I don't understand that at all. But his situation is totally different from Daniel Jones. He has a better offensive line. He has a better offensive coordinator, and he has better plays to run with his receivers when he has.
Joe Lombardi.
Well, fast. Speaking of being a security blanket, go look at Henry Hunter being a security blanket for Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
The offensive coordinator, they got to
And Jacoby Myers too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Oh, and they got Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith. He may not get the stats, but he's there, on crucial plays. You know what I'm saying?
right. Jonnu Smith is a heck of a target out the backfield for a quarterback. R. Dot, man, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you since the last film session, bro. How you been?
Hey, man, everything's good. Everything's good. I did catch your last one, man. I gotta tell you, that was a hilarious stream. I couldn't stop laughing. I replayed it twice, matter of fact, because I couldn't stop laughing.
Okay, I'm glad about that.
Everything's good, man. It's just I've been on Twitter pretty much all week, and I keep seeing the same things being said concerning Daniel Jones, and I'm hoping that he has. I'm hoping that he has an excellent game against the Bucs. The main thing is being able to have Andrew Thomas come back, protect that kid's blind side, so that way this offense can at least hopefully open up just a bit, be able to get vertical, get down the field. Saquon coming back, and I hope they use him like an Alvin Kamara type. Get him out there in space, get him the ball so he can make plays. Kadarius Toney, same exact thing. When we're in the red zone, we got tall players, guys. We got some tall receivers out there. You got Ingram, you got Rudolph, you got Colin Johnson, you got Kenny Galladay. I want to see them throw this ball up and just let these guys go get it.
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose of having these tall guys and you're not even utilizing them correct?
That goes back to Garrett, R. Dot. I'm telling you, man.
Well said, R. Dot.
Hey,
But hey, listen, Joel and Logan told me they got some film from Daniel Jones in his rookie season. And if you guys want to tell me what you see the difference is between Daniel Jones now under Pat Sherman and what Daniel Jones is now under Jason Garrett, if you guys want to explain that to me before we get into the film, I would like to hear it.
You want to hear what I opened Logan's eyes to?
I want to see it.
Dude,
I want to see it. I want to hear it, and I want to
My
see
video,
it.
guys, my video.
Hold on,
Logan.
Hold on. My guy, I'm going to prep you up here really good. I'm going to make you look famous. Okay, we're going to get a lot of you
famous.
Oh, my guy. Listen, I'll tell you what. We broke down film from the Raiders and the Chiefs game first, okay? Because those are the two latest films. And then Logan went and got Daniel Jones rookie. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at route concepts I have not seen this year. I'm looking at Daniel Jones reading a defense that I have not seen this year. You know what? He comes out of the huddle. He comes up to the line of scrimmage. He knows right off the bat where the mismatch is. He's getting pressure in his face on a lot of these plays, but he's dropping back, watching his receiver, dude, he's just getting out of his steps and he's delivering a freaking ball and a strike and a completion. We're seeing double post slant routes. We're seeing double curl. The high low curl. Where they come around. He's got two options. He's got him rolling to his right. He's making the right reads. There's times where he's looking left, looking right. He starts off. He's looking middle, looks left, delivers a strike. He looks middle, looks right, delivers a strike. He's airing the freaking ball out his rookie year, and he comes up to the line with so much more confidence that I see in his rookie year than I am seeing right now. It's mind-blowing. Logan's eyes went like this. He's like, I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
All right, then the question I have is this. If that's the case, and I'm pretty sure that, they saw the tape, Joe Judge,
right?
James, was whatever his name,
Garrett,
whatever his name is. I don't even like saying the guy's name.
Right?
I don't even like saying it. They had to have watched him. They have had to watch this kid's game. The games from previous season. They had to have watched it.
Right.
And you see what Daniel Jones can do. Why would you try to change that? You know what? Here's a question. You got rid of Shermer.
Right.
I wouldn't have gotten rid of Shermer. Why? Because he was actually helping DJ in that system. I would have tried to see, okay, you know what? Hey, Pat Shermer, would you be willing to take that OC job? We don't feel that you can do the head coach job all that much. We're gonna have to. You don't think he
Right.
probably would have taken it? Or
Right.
you know what? Clean house altogether, bring in something new. And you see what happened. That regression right there. You saw it.
And that's what upsets us the most is like, tell us what their strengths, tell us what they can do. Don't tell us what, tell us what they can't do. When Judge said that, I held him accountable for that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell us what they can't do. Tell us what they can do so that we can use that strength. Well, after watching that friggin' film, I'll tell you what, they're not using Daniel Jones to his potential.
I'll agree. I would have to agree with you. I'll have to agree with you.
Guys, I mean, you all might look at it and come off with a whole different perspective. You might be seeing something I don't, which is why I love being involved into this community, because we don't only have 1 or 2 sets of eyes. We got 14 sets of eyes. We got a lot of people with the chat, what they see, what you guys see, and we really kind of can get to the gist of what the hell's going on. But I'm dead serious. I watched a kid back there that was confident, knew what he was going to do at the line of scrimmage, looked like he had more control of the line of scrimmage. He would drop back, buy himself some time a little bit with a couple extra steps, and just deliver a beautiful ball.
I mean, would you say that the offensive line that he's been behind the past 2 years is definitely what I'm saying. The offensive line he came in his rookie year is a lot better than what he had the past 2 years.
I'm going to say the same.
You would say the same?
I would say the same, because even if you ask Logan, DJ was getting a lot of pressure, wasn't he?
It looked like he was getting even more pressure back then.
Might have been worse than these past 2 years.
It was worse, honestly.
Then I guess the question has to be why he's playing differently now. And I get it, Jason Garrett and whatnot, but something else has transpired in between that time.
Right.
Because if you're saying that offensive line was worse than what he's had these last 2 years,
right,
compared to his rookie season and what he was doing in his rookie season, there's a disconnect somewhere.
Right.
There is a huge disconnect somewhere.
I'm just gonna throw it out there I was just gonna throw it out there real quick. Do you think maybe he was rolling out a lot more in his rookie year and throwing the ball?
No, he was in the pocket, my guy. He was in the pocket.
He was in the pocket.
He was in the
pocket throwing pass no matter what.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. One is Jason Garrett is the main reason. And 2, the reason why Jason Garrett is the main reason, because the offense that we're running, teams already know what's coming. And so that makes it that much harder for you to get things off. If teams already know what's coming, there's nothing you can really do. I don't care. And then you got a bad offensive line on top of it. Then you got your weapons out on top of it. Then you got a coordinator it's got to be an ego thing, or he has way more power than we believe on this damn team, to where he can just call whatever offensive game plan that he wants and nobody can say anything. Because be real, this offense is underperforming and is nowhere near what it's doing, what it's capable of doing. And Joe Judge, I know he's the type of guy that will say something. I know he will. He's seen it with Mark Colombo last year, and he had the power to tell Mark Colombo, look, I'm going to bring this guy in and we're going to do some different things with this offensive line. And Mark Colombo got mad, and guess what? He got rid of him. So you mean to tell me this whole time he's just been satisfied with what Jason Garrett has been doing with this offense? I can't see that. I can't see that at all.
I agree with you. So why can't he get rid of Jason Garrett? Why can't he get rid of him?
Because he didn't
can't get rid of him because it's Mara. And Mara, and that he's Mara's boy.
That's an indictment on Mara then, and Gettleman and everybody else, because
if you're making this guy untouchable. And if he's untouchable, and he does, I truly believe he does not like his offensive pieces that he has here. He does not like Daniel Jones. He does not like his receivers. He does not like Kadarius Toney. I think he does not like this offense.
He don't like nobody.
And I think that's why he's calling these pass plays, the way he's calling them. Because the one time that the offense did open up against the Saints, I mean, we were stopped pretty much until the fourth quarter, until Daniel Jones made some audibles his damn self. That him and Saquon Barkley talked that amongst themselves. It wasn't Jason Garrett that called that audible for
Hell no.
Saquon Barkley to get that ball. Because
Hell
if it was left up to Jason Garrett, he would have threw it right to Evan Ingram right there and would have been a pick six by Marshawn Lattimore.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
that was a
Lattimore was
Washington
all over it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. So, and Daniel Jones faked him out. And then
Yeah.
I looked at the play where he threw the touchdown to Slayton, and he had an attitude about it, even though it was a touchdown. So you know there's some ego involved. So, I mean, I don't want to give a damn my quarterback changed my play, and it changed that for the better. I'll be like, okay, that's what's up. But make sure it happens like that every time if you change my play. But tell me what you saw right there. Let's look at this iPad like they always do, like they're finna
Yeah.
change something and never do. And let's see what you saw right here. And then I would start taking a step back. I will call the play. And if you don't like the play, Daniel Jones, you see that you see something better, you call it. But it's on you. You got to make sure you're making the right calls out there. You got to let this kid make mistakes. There's no way any quarterback in the league is going to progress any type of way if you're holding them back, if you're babying them. I think Daniel Jones has been babied these past 2 years. Pat Shermer didn't baby Daniel Jones. He made Daniel Jones go out there to be a quarterback. That's why I tend to say that he was better in his rookie year, even though he had a lot of turnovers. Most of those turnovers is because he was getting strip sacked and he was fumbling. But his interception to touchdown ratio was pretty damn good. I think it was 24-12, if I'm not mistaken.
24-12.
And so that's pretty damn good for a rookie. Let's just be real. And if Pat Shermer was still here, I think he'll be a 30 touchdown quarterback. Because if he could throw 24 touchdowns with that roster, I'm quite sure he could throw over 30 with the receivers that he has now compared to what he had back then. Because all he had was what, Slayton?
Slayton, Shepard, and Ingram. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. No, Golden Tate.
Oh, yeah, Golden Tate.
And guess what? When he was throwing it up to Golden Tate, wasn't Golden Tate bringing most of those downs for touchdowns?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was more of a contested catcher than anything else that year.
Right.
He's a 50-50
So
down
why
the field.
why can't we do the same thing with Kadarius Toney? Why can't we give Kenny Galladay some contested catches out there?
Yep.
That's weird, man. So
Doesn't
I
make
know
sense.
for a fact that it's Jason Garrett's offense that's making him look inept like this. Because if you put an offense out there that Daniel Jones can maneuver with, I promise you that Pat Shermer offense, it was running off flood concepts. It was deep drags. It was deep ends. It was deep post.
Yep.
Pat Shermer was giving you everything out there. I remember that rookie year. I remember the one pass he threw to Slayton against the Buccaneers. That pass was ridiculous. That pass he threw to Golden Tate, the back of the end zone, his second year, even in Jason Garrett's offense, that pass was ridiculous. So I know this kid has the talent. I know he has the talent. And look at the play that we got Evan Ingram the touchdown. He was on a deep that first Buccaneers game when we won 32-31 when he got that 75-yard touchdown. That was him doing the deep dig across the middle. Use Evan Ingram to your advantage. What's up, Jaden?
How you doing, Jaden?
Lou in the chat. JT, what's going on? 11-6 is all through the chat, man. I love seeing them. Glad we have confidence in this team going forward.
Need to get a chant going at Giant Stadium. Fire Garrett. I'm sorry, guys, man. We need the fan base to come through.
But that pass to Evan Ingram, that was a deep dig by Evan Ingram. And he was wide open. And guess what? If you could get Evan Ingram wide open in the open field, as crazy as he is at times, that guy in the open field is pretty damn good because he's fast as hell and he's big. So, and he can run with the best of them. So you got to find ways to get your people open.
He's a mismatch nightmare.
Yeah, he could be a team's worst nightmare. I know if the Chiefs can find ways to get Kelsey open every game and everybody knows that he's one of the main targets to get the ball, I'm quite sure you can do the same thing with Evan Ingram. You can do the same thing, but he wants to run these stick concepts all the time. And you can't do that. These DBs are way faster now. They're way smarter. They're way stronger. And if they know what's coming, it's a wrap. What you gonna do on offense? Only way this offense is going to work is if you have a Hall of Fame offensive line and Daniel Jones is able to sit there and do this for
All
about
day.
6 seconds.
And
And then
that's
finally
and
find
yeah,
somebody to get open. And he can't do that. We don't have the offensive line to do that.
yeah,
So
because
as an
that's Jason
offensive
Garrett's
coordinator,
offense.
as a leader of the team of the offense, you're supposed to scheme up ways to where you can get this ball out of his hands quick in different varieties. And that's bubble screens. That's quick slants. That's quick deep posts. Like you hit Kenny Galladay twice against the Raiders. You hit Kenny Galladay. No, was that the Panthers or was that the Raiders when he got hit with a deep post for like 14 yards real quick? Either that was the Panthers or the Raiders. That was
Well,
the
no,
Raiders.
matter of fact, it was both. No, I think it was both. He played in Carolina. I'm not sure if he played that much, but it was 2 plays of the similar type.
Yeah.
A deep slant right across the middle, and he caught both in both games, I believe.
And
But
he
yeah,
was
you're right.
and it was contested. But that's what
Yeah.
you got Kenny Galladay for. That's why you're paying him $80 million.
Yeah.
That's what you got him for. He gets contested catches. And he's proven that he's going to get it just about every damn time he's throwing it to him when somebody was on his back. He's caught.
He led the league the past 2 years in contested catches down the field. And they haven't thrown it to him, at least give him a shot once this year.
Like I don't understand it. And then what makes it even better for Daniel Jones, we're actually able to get into the red zone a whole lot. But this red zone play calling is so terrible.
Yeah.
It makes it hard for the kid to get the touchdowns that everybody wants him to get.
Especially if you're calling the same play 3 times in a row.
Back. Yeah.
You're right.
And
Calling the same play, big same
one,
personnel. I don't get that either, but sorry about that, Pat. I'm sorry about that.
No, but then you on one red zone play, you run a Kyle Rudolph on an inside slant from the slot position. Why you got the slowest man on the offense running that?
Mm-hmm.
You could at least had Colin Johnson run that. You could at least, and then I don't understand it, man. And then you're making this kid a one-read quarterback. I know for a fact Daniel Jones is not a one-read quarterback. It's too many factors that he has that makes him not a one-read quarterback. But he is a robot, and he's going to do exactly what you tell him to do, exactly how you tell him to do it. And I promise you, if we get rid of Jason Garrett after this year, and we bring in a coordinator that has the capability of getting with the times with an offense that's running an offense that has many receivers at many levels. Because look, you got Galladay, you got Toney, you got Shepard, you got Ingram, you got Ross, you got Colin Johnson,
Slayton.
We got the guy.
You got.
No, but if we also have an offensive coordinator that actually.
You got too many receivers on this field, too many weapons on this field.
Plus, you got that guy in the backfield, too. 26.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley. You got too many weapons on this field to not have where you got levels of receivers at every position on the field.
It's not playing.
It's about levels. It's about levels, and he has many receivers in the same spot. Sometimes the receivers are running damn near the same route. It's crazy, and I don't understand it. But go ahead, Joe. What was you saying? You said
I was going to say we already got the OC on the team. I firmly believe we've already got our offensive coordinator on this team right now. I think Judge went out and grabbed him.
Russ Callaway?
No, it's either Callaway or Kitchens. I mean, Kitchens made Baker Mayfield look like a freaking genius. If you can make Baker Mayfield look like a freaking genius, I'm sorry. You're a damn good coordinator.
We also need an offensive coordinator that could this time actually play up to Daniel Jones' strength and just not make him become steady and then just make him become careful with the ball, because that's what happens when you destroy a quarterback.
I think with this kid Daniel Jones, you just have to put in a system that's decent. I think this kid could do just about anything you want him to be able to do. You just have to have a good system as far as calling plays. These plays that are being called are terrible.
I mean, I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people saying that, okay, he needs to have everything perfect around him. I wouldn't say
that's not
perfect, because no quarterback in this league has a perfect system. Everything is perfect around him. No quarterback has that. You can have a banging offensive line, but your wide receiver core might be shitty at best. You might have a good receiving core, but your run game is shitty at best.
Hey, Logan, you got something playing in the background.
my whole
bro.
thing is not perfect, but competent and cohesive, and that works. That's what he needs. That's what has been lacking these last 2 years. Cohesiveness. You know what I mean? The offensive line is not cohesive. These guys is this patchwork of guys. There's no cohesion there.
Well,
you know,
just Andrew
regardless of the
Thomas
fact.
makes him a better quarterback, though.
Exactly.
Just Andrew
I will
Thomas.
definitely say that. I would definitely
Andrew
say
Thomas.
that. And you've seen that. Saints game, we've seen that.
Yep.
You give him time, he's going to do what he's got to do back there.
And we even watched last night in the Patriots game. What did Mac Jones' playmakers do? They made plays for him when he threw the ball up to them. He gave him a chance, and they made the plays. We need our guys to do the same time because they've been dropping a lot of balls too. We are up there in the league with drop balls. So those guys have got to start coming down with those plays too more often.
I mean, I think Jason Garrett is the main factor. I don't believe you can blame the offensive line for everything that's going on. The receivers are dropping passes, so it's a lot of things that's going into it. But I think this Jason Garrett thing, man, I think it's stronger than what people think. A lot of people want him gone, but I think he needs to be gone because I think we need a new offensive coordinator in there because I think it'll get people motivated. Not only better plays, but bigger motivation for these guys to go out there to make plays because now they know they got a chance to make plays. If you're going on the field and you're a playmaker and you know that you're going to be running only about 2 to 3 type of routes the whole game, it's not fun. It's not fun. If I'm Kenny Galladay and I want to be known as one of the top receivers in the league, but I'm only going to get 2 to 3 targets,
hope so, Lou.
It's not fun. If I'm Kadarius Toney and I know I can juke out the whole football field if you allow me to, but I'm only getting targeted on an out route maybe once every 50 plays, it's not fun. You're not allowing me to be me. You're not allowing me to do anything. You're trying to make me something that I'm not, and I think that's what's going on with this offense. Unfortunately, I don't have any film from this week, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some good film from this Tampa Bay game because something has to give. We go out there like that against Tampa Bay playing that type of offense, our defense is gonna have to have one hell of a game.
And we already might be down our leader on defense right now too, which is not going to help.
Yeah, Logan Ryan, he's gonna.
It is a loss. It is a loss.
It is a loss. I think Julian Love can fill in just fine.
Julian Love.
I think Julian Love can fill in just fine.
Yeah, I'm just thinking who's going to be the captain on that defense for like calling out plays and everything or adjustments on the field.
No, Tate Crowder calls the plays. Logan Ryan doesn't call the plays. It's Tate Crowder that calls the plays.
Yeah, he's that guy in this. He's the guy in the secondary. So I guess Bradbury might take over as that guy if he sees it.
Taj, that's amazing what you just said. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's amazing what you just said. I was just thinking of that guy's name, Pep Hamilton.
He was in the Chargers last year.
And did an amazing job with Justin Herbert. Amazing job.
The craziest thing is Justin Herbert had one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and he still figured out how to use him correctly.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't use offensive line as be like, oh, the offensive line is terrible. That's why we can't do anything. That's BS, man. Because I've seen some quarterbacks still get stats with a bad offensive line.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about.
Have one of the worst offensive lines
last year, just as bad as Daniel Jones.
I'll tell you what, man, if we give Jason Garrett a new contract, I'm going to become a Jets fan because then at least I know I'm going to supposed to be depressed.
I'm going to burn MetLife if that happens.
That's funny.
I'm not lying, man.
I don't see how you can give him a second contract. His offense has been at best 28th the past 2 years.
At that point, you might as well, you know what? It doesn't really matter what you draft a quarterback at that point because it doesn't really make a difference. You're gonna come into the same system, and you're gonna get the same results. Send DJ, send Saquon to somebody else to where they can strive and succeed.
Yeah, because I'm rooting for those.
You see what you're getting.
You see what
you're getting. You see exactly what you're getting.
I'm not kidding either. If DJ went to the goddamn Eagles, I'd become an Eagles fan. I am so tired of this.
I don't know about
I'll
that.
be a,
I
Nurse.
won't go that
be
far.
a,
Dude,
I'll be
guys,
a Daniel Jones fan only.
I'll tell you what, I'm that frustrated right now, and I'm only going to get worse tonight breaking down this goddamn film. I can't help it. You know, when I'm
What up,
spewing
Ash?
garbage like that, I still left a bad taste in my mouth.
Well,
But
we're gonna be watching a little film of the Tampa Washington football team game because we didn't have any film from last week because we were on a bye week. So, I mean, we can get into it. Let's see with this one here.
I just want to point out to you guys real quick because I did watch that game and it was a good game. I could not believe how much time Taylor Heineke had in that pocket.
Yeah, Taylor
With
Heineke had a
who was
lot of
rushing.
time in the pocket. All right,
And that's what Eric Flowers on that line too.
He's playing
thanks,
in a better
Jeff.
position.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
playing in a better position though.
Just
See,
saying.
we didn't have the foresight to know that Flowers could be better at guard.
that damn Jeff with all this good information, boy, he just cheers me right up all the goddamn time.
Hey, you said you were gonna go to the dark side, so I had to.
Hey, yeah, I know.
All right, this first play here, I think this is the interception play here.
What
Steps
pressure
back,
off that
throws it.
blind side.
Oh, good pressure by the football team there. So this is what you have to do to Tom Brady to make him make inaccurate throws. This first play here, I don't know if this is that Chase Young right there before he got hurt.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But this left tackle, he's doing some Matt Pert type things right here, ain't he? Yeah, I don't know what that
That's
was.
Donovan Smith too. Donovan Smith's a good left tackle.
I don't know what that was.
what he's
He
doing.
didn't get his feet set or anything.
Oh,
But
man.
you hit Brady when he throws that ball, you're gonna get passes like this a little inaccurate. If he wasn't pressure, that's a completion all day. All day. A little bit of pressure makes him throws an incomplete pass. We got to get pressure on this guy.
Roche's going to have a big day, man. I'm liking this.
The key is not to have Tom Brady step up in the pocket. The thing is try to get as much pressure up the middle to prevent him from stepping up.
Now,
That way you can have your left tackle, those ends collapse on the inside, from the outside.
Good.
You just made a great point. Pressure on the inside.
This time they don't get any type of pressure. They don't get pressure from the middle or the outside. He's wide open, right? Should have been a catch, but he gets hit. The ball pops up. This is how you beat teams like the Buccaneers. They give you mistakes, you capitalize. Pull that down. Interception. Shouldn't have been an interception, but Darden lets the ball pop up in the air. Just got to make
Evan
things
Ingram
happen.
2.0.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This right here, this play right here, as you can see, Washington brings 5. I don't know. It's a little blurry. This is what Game Pass gave me. I apologize. But you see, they're trying to collapse that pocket a little bit on Tom Brady. He's trying to hit this guy right here. I know this looks like a Tecmo Bowl play. As you can see, he undercuts the guy. Brady has to throw it high, picked off. Now, it gets better when he picks it off. Hopefully, I got another play in there that shows it. But when Brady misses, he's been throwing high this year. And you get a little pressure on Brady, that's what he tends to do.
Throw off your back foot. The quarterback always throws high.
Exactly. He had to throw off his back foot. He couldn't step up and throw into it. He misses a taller Mike Evans, and it's picked off by the football team. Now, the cool thing is here, he picked it off. He didn't drop it. Every time Brady made a mistake, they picked him off.
Adoree
They
Jackson,
did not give him another chance.
we're speaking to you.
Well, let's go celebrate. Let's go celebrate another pick on Tom Brady. Now, this is
right.
Watch the football team play here. As you can see, they got the tight end in motion.
2 picks in the first quarter for Tom Brady.
Now, this is what I want Daniel Jones to get better at. Now, you see Taylor Heineke. He had time. Let's not say he didn't have time. We can actually count it. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. He's able to duck underneath. I think that's Vita Vea right there. Ducks underneath him and gets out the pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I want Daniel Jones to be able to do. If this is Daniel Jones, we all know what's going to happen right here. We all know what's going to happen right here.
Yeah, he's going to
Daniel
take a
Jones
big
is a
shot.
threat.
Yeah, he's gonna take a big
I
shot
feel
right
like he
there.
can do that, but it's oh my god.
Now he just didn't have a receiver open, but if he got a receiver open, that would have been a huge play. That's what I want Daniel Jones to get in his repertoire. Learn how to be a little bit more elusive.
He's shown it
He
before multiple
ducked
times.
And I
he
feel he
ducked
can
under,
do it.
he ducked underneath them and ran outside the pocket to try to make a play, but nobody was there. Nobody was open on that play. Good play by Taylor Heineke. He turned a 7-yard loss to about a 2-yard loss. Here's another play by the Buccaneers right here. As you can see, Tom Brady has mad time. He gets it out to his outlet receiver because good coverage down the field. Make tackles. Make solid tackles. That's what you do against teams like the Buccaneers. They feed off you not making good plays when you're supposed to make them. Hey Logan, I think you got a lot of stuff playing in the
You got a lot of
background.
background.
I got.
But make tackles when you make good plays, make the tackle, get them off the field. Don't let them break a tackle and then break for 10 yards when you should only have one. Here's another play by the football team. Good blocking there. Yeah, he did have some good blocking this game. I'm not gonna lie. Now you see that man get wide open right there?
Nice route.
We need to be able to run route concepts like that. This man came all the way over to the inside and then broke it back outside. He actually had this man right here if he wanted to throw it to him, but he has such good time in the pocket, he's able to make this throw right here. Great route concepts. They had to worry about this guy. They had the safety and a DB on him, and then they had I think they had a linebacker right there, as a matter of fact. They had Levante David trying to cover a wide receiver. If this is Kadarius Toney, this should be going to him every time if Levante David is on him.
That looks a lot like the play that they ran against the Raiders, and Kadarius Toney came right across the middle, and didn't pick him up.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I will say this: if this is Pert and Nate Soda, Heineke probably has to come up to about right here to try to get rid of the ball.
Exactly.
But since the play got off so good, this drag route right here, these are routes that we should be running all the time. This should be Evan Ingram right here. This should be Evan Ingram right here on the drag route every time. Because if you want to cover everybody back here, or you're getting in so fast that he can't hit this guy, we should have an outlet receiver right there or a running back somewhere out here at all times with this offensive line.
Yeah, and then the guy going deep, that could be a John Ross taking the top off the defense.
Exactly.
Tony rolling that route right over the middle.
Exactly. Because if this guy Carter can do it for the football team, Tony can do this 10 times over.
Exactly.
DeAndre Carter's underrated. He can play.
Stop having these tight ends trying to throw these weak chip blocks all day, knowing that you're not running route concepts like these. Get those tight ends out real fast. Look, he could have hit him. This would have been about a 10-yard game. But you know what? Heineke see that he got time. I'm finna hit my guy that's one-on-one with a linebacker. A fast receiver on a linebacker is going to happen every time.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney or Saquon Barkley could win, or Barkley or Toney could win that a lot.
Right.
They run that type of route with their speed.
Here we got another play by Tampa Bay. Time. Oh, this is the interception. So this is the second play of it. It's the second view. You gotta make plays against this team, man. All right, here's trips to his left, put Carter in motion. No, that's I think that's Diami Brown. No, that might be Carter. You got to stop this guy right here, but he's not actually going to be playing, so that's going to help us out. But you got to stop that big defensive tackle in the middle from doing this.
Yeah, you got to stop Ndamukong Suh. He's going to be a threat.
Billy Price, this is what he does all the time.
Yeah, you see that center?
That center totally missed his assignment right here.
Yeah.
Great move. but he totally missed his assignment right
That
here.
Vita Vea.
You cannot do that against this team. That's going to be Ndamukong Suh. He's going to move to Vita Vea's position. I guarantee you.
Okay, yeah.
And Ndamukong Suh can do this as well. Quick move, get past the center, disrupt everything. This is what happens. This is what happens to your run play when you let defensive tackles get in there scot-free like that. And look, that center fell on his ass. We're used to that too. He just whipped and fell on his ass for no reason. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why that happens sometimes.
He was having a picnic.
Right. He just fell on his ass. Yeah, I guess he got beat so bad he lost his footing. All right, here's another Tampa Bay play here. Now, good play by Landon Collins right here. You would think this would be about a 3-yard loss. I'm quite sure Julian Love can come in and do that. Look how quick he recognized this run right here. If it's a play action, he has to make a quick block. And Landon Collins in his prime, he gets past Fournette. But it's a handoff. Make the tackle.
And that's one thing Julian Love does the best out of all our DBs. He's a great tackler in the open field.
You get in there that fast, he should not be able to put a move on you to make you miss this bad in 1 yard of separation. He misses. Instead of a 3-yard loss, 2-3 missed tackles, it turns into about a 4-yard gain. We cannot have that. We cannot have that. Landon Collins does a damn good job. He's seen it the whole way. Got so fast that this dude couldn't even put hands on him. Simmer down and make a solid tackle, or make him try to loop out. This is where you should have been settling down right here. You should have been getting in the stands instead of lunging right here, making it to where this guy could just maneuver around him. You should have been settling down right here. Either he's going to get a block in the back penalty, or you're going to settle down and he's going to try to break it to the outside. And all these guys right here are going to get out there to him. 2 missed tackles. Almost 3 missed tackles, and a 3-yard loss turns into a 4-yard gain, 7-yard turnaround. Can't have that. There's another play by Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. That was Brady in motion. As you can see, the football team sends 5 people, and this is the interception play. They send 5 people. They get a little pressure on Tom Brady. Just a little bit of pressure, man. Make Tom Brady throw off his back foot. Good job bullying that left guard right there. Wish he probably could have got his hand up and deflected something, but he didn't. And so Tom Brady throws high. Good coverage right here on the backside as well. They read it. Good zone. He reads his zone. Tom Brady's getting pressure, so he can't just sit there and throw it to this running back out right here in the backfield because he's wide open. But if he tries to throw it to him, guess what? He would have got sacked. So he tries to force it to the Evans right here, and he has to throw it high because this guy's underneath him. So he has to throw it high. And guess what? This could be Xavier McKinney right here. Pick City. Just with a tad bit of pressure in his face. And we could be celebrating just like that. Another play by the Washington football team. Tight end goes in motion. This is the Carter. Oh, no, this is not the Carter play. This is Taylor Heineke stepping up in the pocket, and he gets that's the play where he gets out of the pocket. I wish Daniel Jones could do that, but I just don't think it's in him. I think he's a pocket quarterback that just has speed. I'm just being honest.
Now he can move. He can move out that pocket.
He's not shifty, man. Here's a dreaded 5 receiver set that we always have, and our tackles give up the edge immediately. Now the Buccaneers actually blitz right here.
He's just not letting him.
You see the running back come out the backfield on that 5 receiver set? That could be Saquon Barkley right there.
That was like Gibson on that play.
Yeah, that's Gibson.
Oh, Barkley could definitely do that.
Yeah, he can do that. And look how fast. I mean, Taylor Heineke didn't have all day. This guy right here was going to sack him in a second. Now you see how they try to back off this lineman right here. right here. You see how they back him off to try to trick you? This is what they're going to do if we try to throw it to Evan Ingram right here. I guarantee you this guy is going to break off and go right here in this area. Because guess what? When we run these 5 receiver sets, don't we always go right here in this area with a hitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time. I guarantee you they're going to put a guy to come off this line and go right there underneath him and try to confuse us. I guarantee it. But you got Gibson on this guy here. Gibson wins his route. He wins to the inside. Great pass. Guess what? Levante David. He's fast, but it looks like he's not that great in coverage, is he? He's flat-footed. Gave up the inside.
Yes, he did.
Lucky he got a shoestring tackle right there. Gibson might be one-on-one with Winfield Jr. right there that makes a bigger play. We might need to attack Levante David. Who knows? This is a handoff to the running back here. I showed this play here because this is actually decent. This is actually decent blocking. You got this guy pulling, so he gets the guy on the backside. Now, Saquon Barkley right here. You don't think he could just plant his feet and get back to the outside real quick better than what this guy did? Because if Barkley spins right there, I think he gets past these two people right here. If this is Saquon Barkley on this play,
he spins out.
I think he spins out and he's off to the races. When this spin happens right here, I think if this guy makes his block and this guy makes his block, it's going to be Barkley and him. But good play overall. The blocking was decent on that play, and he actually did a decent job running. But if he could have been a little bit more agile, like a Saquon Barkley right there or Alvin Kamara, I think he's off to the races. And that's McKissick right there. Here's another football team play right here. Ball is snap. Look at the gap that they have right there. Look at the gap that they have right there. We did this last week against the Raiders. And I'm telling you, without Vita Vea, I think the Buccaneers, they might have a little bit of trouble stopping that run. Because first, Jason Pierre-Paul, he comes off a little slow, even though he has to read the quarterback, so I understand that. But these our tackles, especially if Andrew Thomas is back in the game, you put Pert at right tackle, I think we could get some yards running against the Buccaneers this upcoming game. I really do. I truly believe so. We run sets just like this, just to run the ball. I don't mind us doing that. Coming out and showing run. I don't mind us doing that because that's mano y mano. That keeps you on schedule. The football team was on schedule this whole game. Now, this play right here, I want to say this is the touchdown play. Let's let it roll. As you can see, that same guy Carter again.
Carter.
Yeah, that same guy Carter again. Man, he had a pretty big game.
That was a great catch by him in the back.
DeAndre Carter underrated, man. He pretty good.
I'm quite sure we got a guy that wears number 89 that can do this all day. But as you can see, they got the trips concept out there. Look at the Buccaneers looking like they're showing blitz. Heineke actually read that. If you saw him, when that guy came up there and blitz, he looked over to his receiver. Read it. They send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. Well, this guy's right here is going to stay with the tight end. So they blitz. They caught him in a blitz. They pick it up pretty well. This guy's going to come out here because they tried to do a stunt. But look at the route concepts that they ran right here. That's the best part. Look at the route concepts. It's confusion. You making these guys think right here. They were like, okay, who do I pick up right here? Who do I pick up right here? Guess what? 30 reacted way too late. 30 was beat from the get-go. he's trying. He thinking that he's gonna have to pick up this guy, and guess what? This guy's gonna run out. He has to come up. If he doesn't come up, easy pass here. But look, if they're man to man with a blitz, this should be us all day with Kadarius Toney. This safety here was held here for some whatever reason he was held right there. Guess what? Daniel Jones can make this throw all day. I don't even care if that's Sterling Shepard right there or Slate. That's a touchdown every time. Have you seen us run a route concept, but maybe once this whole year like this?
Fuck no.
But trips on one side, no, I haven't.
Fuck no.
Look at those routes that are coming out.
And if we do run it trips on one side, everybody's in that one half of the field. You're not even spreading the field out.
Yeah, right.
You know, that play there, they spread the field out. Trips to the left, but you're utilizing the whole field instead of that one half right there. Yeah.
Why can't we run guys think? You're making these guys think. You want to send your linebackers on a blitz right here? Look, either you're going to let this guy get open, because this guy has to worry about this tight end right here. You just can't leave him and try to go guard him, because if he breaks out, it's a wrap. Number 30. You put number 30 in a hard place right here, because he's got to pick and choose. Look, they're trying to talk to each other now. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I see this guy. I have to take the outside guy. He has to take the inside guy. He actually got beat too. If this guy slants it up right here, that's a good catch. That might be a touchdown too. Who knows? But Heineke knew exactly what happened once he saw this guy stutter. Once he saw this guy stutter with DeAndre Carter's speed, he knew where he was going the whole time. And actually could have put a better pass. Actually almost allowed the DB to get back into it with this pass. He was so open, he could be a little bit inaccurate, because this pass should have went right here. Should have went right there to that area, but he threw it to the inside a little bit. But he was so open, 30 couldn't get over there. Touchdown.
Yeah, why can't we run that concept with Barkley, Toney, and Galladay lined up together? Your three best playmakers.
Galladay, Toney, and Slayton.
Or that too, yeah.
Jason fucking Garrett, man.
Because we got a prideful prick that doesn't know how to get his head out of his ass and open up things.
Oh, I want to kill this so bad.
I thought you said me. Miz, what's going on, man?
What up, Miz?
What's going on, Miz?
Review.
I don't get
but
it.
I mean, you mean to tell me on this concept right here that you can't put Slayton right here, Toney right here, Galladay right here in the middle? You can't do that?
Makes no sense.
I hate this guy, bro.
And could have Toney be the one to roll that out into the back of the end zone.
You put Galladay right here. If this is Galladay, he might cover Galladay right here, and he might have been wide open, because Galladay is a big receiver. You do not want this guy over the middle of your field making contested catches like that.
That man is basically Dez Bryant to Garrett, but he's not even using him.
And Toney is faster than this guy, so Toney's probably right here already.
Yeah. Or you could even try that with John Ross. Put him out in that.
Yeah, I mean, you could have put John Ross right there if you wanted to. Let him use his speed. He can run that route.
I would even think about doing Ross, Slayton, and Toney, your three fastest receivers, and try that concept.
And maybe put Galladay right here where his tight end is.
Exactly.
And make him do a fake block and have him roll out to bring this guy across. Now you got speed over here. And you got to pick and choose with all these guys with 4.3 speed or higher. Come on, man. You got to pick and choose over there, especially if we catch you in a blitz. Oh, that's all day long. There's no reason why one level, two levels.
What was the other safety doing? If you look at the top, he didn't even move. Like, he's seen Heineken looking that direction, but like he kind of hesitated as well.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Zion. I have no clue what the hell he was doing.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he looks
But
lost.
our offense is so terrible, we can't even take advantage of shit like that.
No.
You got a point though. That safety, I don't know what he's
What
doing.
the hell he was doing? But
Bruh.
look, even if this safety picks and chooses, even if this safety starts shading over here, this guy right here, he's beat off the line. He's beat.
Yeah.
That's why that Buck secondary is garbage.
You don't think Kadarius Toney can beat him across the middle super fast like that? Even Ross beats him right here. I
Slayton,
guarantee
all
you.
of them can. Yeah, all of them can do it.
And with these two guys blitzing right here, they caught them in a perfect play. They caught them in a perfect play. And I promise you, Terry McLaurin, he keeps running. That's a touchdown too.
Yeah,
I promise
because he
you.
had,
He had him beat.
I think he
Yeah.
had so much time he could have picked and choose who he wanted to choose, who he wanted to pass to at this point.
But you know what we would have did right here in this set? We would have had Evan Ingram right
Oh,
here.
hit squad.
What's going on,
Hit
his
squad.
squad? We would have
Hit
had
squad.
Evan Ingram right here. We would have had probably Shepard and maybe Colin Johnson over here. Because Galladay been hurt. And you know what they would have did? These two receivers right here. These two receivers right here. One of them would have did a hitch. Another one would have came across the middle. And it would have made it easy as hell. Because guess what? They would have tried to throw it to Evan Ingram right here. And guess what? That dude was right there. He's right there. It would have been a hitch and another hitch. And this shit would have been covered up. Even if with him being slow right here, him knowing the Giants offense, with him hesitating right here. If this is a hitch, if this receiver does a hitch, he's right there underneath it. And Daniel Jones probably would have tried to throw it to him
Somebody
and been
got back
incomplete
on
or
it.
picked off.
Yep.
Because no, he probably would have got sacked because he would have saw Evan Ingram got covered and this guy would have hit him flush.
Yeah.
That's the shit I'd be talking about. If the Washington football team is inept as their offense has been this whole year, can still run plays like this, come on, man. That was beautiful. A bad pass, and it still got in for the touchdown.
That's a
Yeah.
great catch there.
And our
he was that
playmakers are way better than theirs. This is just not even
But
funny.
we don't use him the right
No, you're
way.
right. We don't use our guys properly, and this is why our offense is also
That's
so
where I'm
inept.
coming right
It
here.
don't
Chase
matter.
Young,
We don't
make
use
the
him.
tackle.
Got
Chase
one.
Young, make the tackle. Make the tackle. That tackle. This tackle right here, man. Hey, look, I want Ojulari to abuse him because for some reason he wasn't playing well today. Y'all
Yeah.
said he's a good left tackle. Look
He
at him.
He has been a solid left
Was
tackle.
that
What the
is that
hell was
that's
he
Samuel?
doing?
No,
That's
it's
Samuel Cosme, right?
No, it's Donovan Smith.
Yeah, Donovan
Okay.
Smith.
Bro, they're not even doing this, you know what I mean, bro? They're not even
Right,
doing
what
this with Curtis
was that?
Samuel.
Make the
Wow.
tackle right here.
This is
You make the
about
tackle right
foul.
there, that's a 2-yard loss.
Yeah.
Wow.
Misses the tackle. Fournette breaks it up for almost 4 yards because you missed the tackle. We can't
Seems
do
like they don't. It seems like they don't even need Curtis Samuel.
And this is a power run team, folks. They're going to try to run this ball against us. I promise you they are. This is a power running team. This is what they do. Looks like it was a face mask right there, but this is what they're going to try to do to us. For one, everybody knows we're kind of weak against the run when it comes up the middle when Danny Shelton is in there.
Danny Shelton.
Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's not.
And giving up plays like this with the Buccaneers, you let Tom Brady stay on schedule, it's going to be a long night for us.
Yeah.
He's going to be pissed off too. We give him what he wants, he's going to take it all night. That's what they want to do. They want to start off their series with getting 5 to 6 yard runs like these and keep that offense on schedule. And that keeps the whole playbook open. That's what they want to do.
Need to go out there and do a Goya. Sorry, hit squad. I had to do it.
Is another run play. Another run play. This is what they do. Good play right here. This is what they do. They pull their guards a lot. And our defensive tackles are going to have a good game. I promise you they are.
Net.
Oh man, I just can't handle this shit no more, man. This is so damn depressing. What the hell?
You making us, man? You make Big Pat, man. You making us feel depressed this year, man.
Oh,
When your defensive tackles get pushed back like this, they're gonna gas you. I promise you, every time they get pushed back like this, no push up front with a pulling guard, he gets a chance to get to the second level without having to touch anybody. This is what's gonna happen.
They
That
got a
was a
good
late
interior of
reaction
their
on that
O-line too.
linebacker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this Tay Crowder right here,
He can't react that late.
he
He
can't
cannot
react
react that late.
Yeah, look how late he reacted. I'm glad you pointed that out. That's a show. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Middle
Look how late he
linebacker.
reacted.
Yeah,
When
he
you
should have
see
been hitting
him
that
going,
gap.
Yeah,
when
He
you
should have
see
been
him
hitting
going
that
to
gap
hand off this
immediately.
ball,
he should have.
when you see him going to hand off this ball, you should have been right over here in this area waiting for him.
She reacted way too late.
I mean, if he's watching, the moment you see that guard start to pull,
Right.
you know the direction of that run.
Know, exactly.
You need to get
hit
over
that
there
hole.
into that area.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they're moving right. They're moving right to
This
get
is a
the
power
ball.
running team, folks. I'm telling you. This is a power running team. They're going to run it straight at you. They're going to run it straight at you. You're going to have to make tackles, and you're going to have to be strong at that defensive tackle front.
You don't have to be disciplined.
Because if you
making
get
tackles.
pushed back, they're going to get a lot of yards. This was actually a good play by the defense right here. This guy right here, I don't know what number that is. It looks like 30. He pushes. Now you're making Leonard Fournette cut back. You got two people covering that outside right here. 95, keep pushing. Yep. And now you're right there in that gap to make the tackle, even though it's still a first down.
Yeah.
Still a first down, but that could have been a lot more. They also love doing these routes over here as well. They love. He's been doing this since New England. This play action right here is meant for this receiver right here to go straight up the seam, quick play action, throw it to him right up here in the seam. He wants to hit him so bad right here. He wants to hit him so bad right here. Good job by the linebacker.
Yeah.
But he turns his eyes to Godwin. See, this is a good thing the Buccaneers do.
14.
They show you what they want, but they always got somebody coming right behind them. If he has enough time, well, he did have time. I think a better throw, this is complete. Better throw, that's a touchdown.
Uh-oh.
The Buccaneers love doing this right here. Quick play action. You said I'm breaking up. Joe, you said I was breaking up?
Huh? No, you're not breaking up. My granddaughter woke up. I'll be right back.
Okay. This right here, Tom Brady's been doing this since the New England days.
Nope.
That quick play action right there and hit that guy quick up the seam, that's usually Gronkowski right there.
That's why they changed the play for Brady.
That linebacker read it. He got underneath there. But guess what? They always got somebody coming right behind them. And a better pass right here, you right, Ardot. It might be a touchdown. He gets a better pass. He's might able to catch it and spin out of this tackle right here.
Yeah.
Poor pass right there, incomplete. But Godwin was open.
But that
Nice
linebacker, nice route, nice route concept, yes. But that linebacker really screwed it up for Tom Brady because not who he wanted to go to.
Yeah, this linebacker, he saw it at the very last second he could. He said, "Oh crap!" He get right there.
He backed off, and then
he backed off, and now Brady can't get it to him. If he does try to get it to him, he has to float it over him, and this guy collapses on him immediately. But like I said, they always got a backup plan. Godwin was right behind him, coming right there in that open spot right there.
I mean, even with that play there that you see, because of how that safety came down, I don't know, because if that wide receiver, if he kept going straight, just literally right up that seam, I mean, Tom Brady
be able to get it in there.
Yeah, he could
like
thread
if he
that
runs
needle
fast. If he stopped, if he looked back quick because that's what the play is supposed to do. It's supposed to come out right now, but that linebacker turned around at the very last second and got there.
Yeah, heads up play on
Nate,
that.
what's
Heads
going
up.
on, Nate?
How's it going? I'll join the many small faces to the left of this screen.
How's it going, Nate?
One big
Yo.
ladder of faces and logos. Good to see you guys. How we doing?
What
How you
up, what
doing,
up,
Nate?
Nate, bro?
I know Nate knows about Tom Brady throwing this play right
Oh,
here. He loves
stop,
this
man.
play right here.
Tom Brady has a bag of plays that for 20 goddamn years he has
Been
just
working.
Yep, it's just been a well-oiled machine up in New England, and he's brought it to Tampa with him.
Because usually this guy right here is open enough to where he can throw this ball right over his head right before these safeties get here. I think this guy didn't go full speed. If he goes full speed, it just shoots out there. I think if he goes, see, look how he started. He didn't get the full speed. If he gets full speed, he's like right here, and Tom Brady gets it to him.
Oh yeah,
I promise you he does.
See, that's the thing about Tom Brady and the way he likes to run an offense. Can you go back to right before the ball snap, please? Tom Brady always, once that guy motions out, it'll be a little more obvious. Tom Brady always, right there. Thank you. He always pre-snap, and this is something that a lot of guys talk about in the draft process, a QB that knows how to go through his progressions and go through his pre-snap checks. Tom Brady is that. Tom Brady, before the ball is snapped, loves to have a plan. He loves to know exactly where his first, second, and third option are. He always knows. And on a play like this, he's looking at matchups. And if you look right here, they're in a match coverage. He sees a linebacker on his inside receiver, the number 3, and he knows. Whether this is zone or man, if they aren't running a switch or a rotation, which could lead to some other read based on whatever the play call is, as long as they aren't rotating, either he's going to be in a zone on that linebacker or he's matched up man-to-man on that linebacker. Either way, they have speed problems. And if the safety comes over the top to help from the left side, back inside the hash marks from where he is sort of outside the hash at, the 7-yard line, if he comes back inside over the top, to give him help, then he's got, who's that, Godwin 14? Yeah, exactly. He's got Godwin one-on-one with the nickel corner, and he likes that matchup. So Tom Brady always knows where his numbers game is. He always knows where his options are. I haven't seen this play, so I don't know how this is going to end up, but I bet that's what he's looking at pre-snap.
It ends just like you said. That safety started to come down. That linebacker really saved him, though.
A little bit.
Because
Linebacker backed off.
if that linebacker doesn't take off right here, this is going to Johnson.
Well, this moment right here, this frame, is that linebacker going, oh, shit.
Right.
And
if he's running full speed,
exactly,
it doesn't matter. He wasn't running full speed. I guarantee Tom Brady got on his ass after this play.
And not even that. If he stems his route a little bit further outside, it's going to be wide open. Because look at all that space in that Bermuda Triangle right there on your screen.
But Tom Brady, being the smart guy that he is, you see that this is taken away. You see that this safety has to go to him. Guess what? I'm going to throw it real quick to Godwin. It's just not a good enough pass. He threw it in the dirt.
And that's something you have to understand about a quarterback like Brady. He's all about risk management, and he knows he would rather put that close or on the dirt than give it a chance to be picked off in traffic.
Exactly. Right here on this play, this is another thing. I'm telling you, Tom Brady knows where he wants to go. They always got a backup plan. He wants to go either right here, quick to the Evans, or this tight end here. But if you cover up Evans, they ran this play to where this guy's going to have a long way to go to try to catch him on a drag.
Yeah.
It's really almost like a pick play almost.
It really is. This is classic Patriots stuff here, actually.
Exactly. So everything's covered up.
Oh, God, no. That's bad, Washington. You got
And
problems.
then look.
Oh, he drops it.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
man.
brutal.
That's brutal.
Wait.
Great play design, though.
Tom Brady's going to get on him in the huddle, man.
Who dropped
Great
it?
play design.
Oh, that's nasty. Go back to the snap, by the way. Once again, this is another thing. I talked about the matchups, one-on-ones. Even though they have the right matchup for those that aren't huge football fans, the other thing he's looking at is leverage. And if you're looking at the leverage on that little duo on either side of the screen, what that makes it really difficult to do as a defense is to play tight, close press man.
Exactly.
And right here, he knows that if he can run that drag right behind the in-breaking crossing route, that I believe that's just a regular outside corner. I'm not sure who it is. Even though that would normally be a good one-on-one matchup for them, he's got a whole lot of ground to make up because he's an outside off leverage. He's probably about 5 yards walked off the ball and a good 2.5 steps outside. That's just no way. There's no way he's going to recover on that.
And I wish we could run concepts like this. And Kenny Galladay and Saquon Barkley right there. Why not? Look how much cut. And if he doesn't attack immediately, that's why he's super wide open.
Yeah.
Only way he's going to be able to guard this guy is if he attacks him immediately. Like
and even if he does, there's still going to be a window there.
Right.
Oh, Tom Brady's going to hate this.
Oh, my God. He throws it right to him. He catches that.
And even with that, if you go back just a couple of frames to when he stems his route, like even if he hadn't dropped this pass right here, he's got a lot more room to work with than where he cuts this off. He leaves a little bit of meat on this bone for this route because if he stems this a little bit less shallow, right there, he's that would go from a pass to the 2-yard line to a pass leading him into the end zone almost.
Yeah, because if you notice that linebacker up there has got his back to him.
Because at this moment, look how much space there still is right there.
If he catches this ball right here, I believe he turns around real quick and able to dive right over the goal line.
I think so. So there's a lot of stuff that Tom Brady is not going to like about that play.
You don't think Tom Brady's getting in people's ass after this film right here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he could be mad at himself as well because, I mean, look right here, right now, where that guy is breaking in.
Yeah.
I would have put it right there on the hash mark. Boom, right there.
Nah, it's not going to be completed. The receiver's not looking for the ball yet.
Yeah, the receiver's not looking for the ball, and this is his first read. He comes off his first read. Once he see that Brady's bracketed, he throwing it right here. This is what this play is built for.
Yep.
This is what this play is built for. Mike Evans is a decoy on this play. Believe it or not, he's a decoy. Only way he's not a decoy is if this guy just totally just backs off of him.
Well, this is the stuff that there's so many layers to every play that Tom Brady tries to run usually in his passing game, and that's what makes him the guy he's always been. He can go through that shit effortlessly. It's for those that remember a while back, Good Will Hunting, Matt Damon had a scene where he was trying to explain how he was such a genius and how he could just do this shit. And he said it just came to him, and that's Tom Brady. This stuff flows to him. His processing speed is so much faster than normal quarterbacks.
Right. And man, this guy's wide open. And if he breaks this route to like right here, because he's probably gonna run into Mike Evans trying to get to him right there.
Yep.
And his back is turned. It might be a walk-in.
And that's the thing. This is like a concept they had been running for a long time, and a concept Brady's very intimately familiar with. There's the idea of traffic in the passing game, and usually you think of traffic, there's a negative connotation there. You hear a guy say, oh, he threw that one into traffic. There's good traffic and there's bad traffic. This play is designed to create all kinds of good traffic. What I mean by that is when you have a rub route, when you have a sort of, I guess we call it a pick play these days, that's designed to make it impossible for a DB to make up a leverage disadvantage. Exactly. And right here, there is no way that any of those players in red jerseys standing along that goal line have any shot at him if this play is executed properly.
Exactly. If this guy runs this route to right there, it's a touchdown.
That's what I was talking about.
It's a touchdown.
That's tough.
And I will say, I'm not as mad at the stem of the route as I am at the drop, because in fairness, a lot of these routes are meant to be robotic. They're meant to just be sort of do it exactly how we run it in practice, and I'm sure there's a certain depth there. So I'm less mad at that as I am at this drop, because even if he catches it here, he's still probably going to get to about the 2, maybe the 1 yard line if he fights for a little extra. These are passes that can't be dropped. It's wide open. This can't happen.
Exactly. Can't happen. But look, Washington took advantage of their opportunities this game. They wanted to be stupid and miss opportunities, and Washington wound up winning the game.
That's why they lose games, but hey, they won this one.
That's tough, man.
That's
Who
tough.
was that? Was that Rojo or Fournette?
That looked like that was that? It looked like
That
Bernard.
was
Gio Bernard? That could be right, yeah. Fair enough.
Bernard, the running back.
Oh, man, that front seven. That's nasty.
Now you see, there's rushing yards to get against this defense. I promise you it is. Reason why? Yeah, that front seven is nasty, Nate. But these two guys here, they don't like when you get people on them.
Yeah, they don't like getting ran into.
You running straight at them, and these guys get some push, and you allow one of your guys to come up here to get a hand on them. They don't like that at all. Look how they went up to the line. Go ahead, Nate.
No, sorry. Finish what you were saying.
I'll say, look how they went up to the line. These guys love running sideline to sideline. That's what they do. Sideline to sideline. Yeah. When they got to go up in the middle and get dirty, you see they don't attack as hard, do they?
Yeah. For me, I admit I haven't studied like a whole lot of Buccaneers film, so I don't know much about this sort of the play styles of a lot of their players. What I did sort of understand was that they had a lot of speed in the middle. I haven't watched enough Devin White or God, how is his name escaping me right now?
Levante David.
Levante David, thank you. I haven't watched enough of either of their film to really speak on it, but yeah, it certainly seems like that from this play anyway, and this is just one snapshot. I think a lot of people, when you talk about keeping your linebackers clean, that is so important. And I think that's sort of why Blake Martinez is so successful as a tackler, because him and his front seven last year anyway, when we had Dalvin Tomlinson up the gut, Leonard Williams in a 3-tech, and Dexter Lawrence in a 3-tech, those guys may not have been incredible at getting off the block in the pass game, but they knew how to absorb run blockers, and that kept Blake Martinez clean, and that allowed him to just fly wild like he wanted to and attack the ball carrier.
Exactly. So with this play right here, unless these two guys run blitz, they're not going to do anything to you if you run it straight at them. I promise you.
And by the way, Danny Shelton is going to have just an awful game in this game.
Danny Shelton's a bum.
He's bad.
Yeah, he does not need to be on the field.
No, he does not.
Be on the field. Being 375 and nothing.
Motion man, tight end, nickel blitz.
As you can see.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this decision from Taylor Heineke, actually. With a nickel blitz coming, I think you got to throw this bubble screen.
I think he throw the bubble screen as well, but I don't know if he was told to give that ball to the running back no matter what.
That's fair.
But if he has an RPO right here,
and that's what it looks like to me.
I'm throwing it right to Humphreys right here. I'm throwing it right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like for me, when you hit this mesh point as a quarterback, and for those that aren't filling people, the mesh point is right where we are right now. When the ball is in the running back's gut, it's either give it to him or pull it out and make the throw. From this perspective, just the fact that immediately his eyes are out there to the left makes me think this is an RPO. But again, like you said, he's not exactly an established veteran, so it very well could be with some of these inexperienced guys that he's just, your decision's already made before the ball snapped. Exactly. But for me, if he does have a call on this, I'm seeing, hit play again real quick. I'm seeing a nickel blitz, and I'm seeing a whole lot of green grass if he can make his block at the top of the screen.
Exactly. But I think this was preset that he was giving this ball to the running back.
Very possible.
To be honest with you.
And let's be honest, the Bucs got beat both ways on this play.
Yeah. Look,
that's a massive running line.
Look at that wall right there. Look at that wall right there. The wall was so good that this guy couldn't get over there and make a play.
And we have to talk about the fact that, is that Antonio Gibson?
Yeah.
He didn't read the block right the first time, and he still got the yards on a cutback.
Exactly, on a cutback. He was able to do a cutback with a free rusher.
If you watch this again,
this is that wall was.
This is a pulling power scheme, and he misreads the running lane, and he just says, "Oh, whoops!" Gets right back in there, and he still gets yards because he has to cut back because he misread it.
And still got 6 yards.
Come on, man. That's just
so there's alleys for us to run against this team. I'm telling you.
Look at those A gaps. Wow.
Now you could give up plays like this against Tom Brady, as long as you're playing good defense the whole game, because he's going to get plays like this, especially if you don't get any pressure on him.
Was this after a holding call or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I was going to say, There is no way you leave double A gaps wide open in that situation. But if it's
Right.
1st and 20, I get it. Look at that. God damn. And the linebackers are so far off the ball.
Exactly, because I think it was 1st and 20. But look how they played
Yeah.
the zone. Only thing they gave him was a quick pass here and a quick pass here. But either way, you're getting tackled immediately. Look how everything else is guarded up.
That's somebody's baby.
I think
Yeah,
that baby's
my
allergic
granddaughter.
to Tom Brady.
Yeah, that
I
might
think
be
it-
it too.
I think your granddaughter just like she senses the
Yep.
evil coming through the screen, and she just
Yes,
doesn't
she
like it.
does.
Oh Lord.
Oh, she does.
Ooh,
Now
I don't know
Brady
about
has
that.
time here. Brady has
Yeah,
time
what the-
here.
I don't know about this decision from Tom Brady. Actually,
The
this is
hell
probably
is
a
that from
pre-snap
Tom
thing. That
Yeah.
I'm looking at the check down.
Yeah, you
Right
wide
there.
open.
So
'Cause-
when you do things like this against Tom Brady, this is what usually happens. He usually comes off him and throws it right
check
here.
down for 10-15. Yep.
Right, that's a first down.
Like
Cannot allow his check downs to be this wide open.
I almost
because-
said audibly while you were playing that. Oh no, he's getting the running back.
Right, we cannot allow this to happen right here because Tom Brady. I'm telling you now, he's not going to do this against us if he sees this.
And once again, I said this when the Bucs got beat on that RPO or what I thought was an RPO. Look at the Washington football team getting beat on almost every single route here. Both curls at the top of the screen have 2-3 yards of separation coming out of the break. The running back's wide open. I don't know what route that is. Excuse me, from the number 2 receiver at the top of the screen, right near that 40-yard marker,
No.
and he's wide open too.
Not the curl.
Eagles Uncensored. What's good?
What up, Eagles and Sunset?
What's going on, Uncensored?
That is just
Yeah, I
less
mean,
than ideal
Oh,
pass
dude.
coverage from the Washington football team right there.
And Tom Brady, I don't know. I don't know if you got flustered earlier after those 2 picks, but this was not the Tom Brady you used to see.
Yeah, I mean,
promise you, this
I-
is
I'll
not
s-
the guy. This is
Yeah.
not the guy that's going to be playing against us Monday night. I promise you, it's not.
definitely not. And I'll say this: it wasn't a bad read. It just wasn't what he should have ended up doing.
Or maybe this is Antonio Brown and he gets a better route. But that's not Antonio Brown. That's Johnson. I think Antonio Brown breaks open on that route because you
Oh,
have
probably.
to worry about Antonio Brown beating you deep.
Well, in fairness, 18 was open. The timing just wasn't there. All right, motion, man.
Who's that emotion?
Now
Ooh.
this right here, this is what we do a lot of times.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Mhm.
Got to show you the good and the bad. Look at this tackle right here, and then look at this guy, the right guard.
That be looking like Matt Perry right there.
Oh, stop.
This
Hey,
right
I'm just
guard,
saying.
this right guard totally misses his block.
Oh,
Totally misses
hold
his
on. I'll
block.
pancake. Oh, look at dime.
That's the left guard, by the way.
Right. Why
The
are you
left guard.
stuttering when you know the whole line is supposed to be going
No.
to the left from the
Yeah.
get-go?
Press play real quick.
Is that
Why
Eric
is he
Clark?
stuttering? Why did he stutter right there?
2 or
That
3
one-
false steps.
Yeah. Those
Wait.
false steps cause it.
That's
where
gotta
this
be
guy-
Flowers.
Like a false star.
And
Yeah, that's
also,
Flowers.
false
Oh, yeah,
steps from a Ron Rivera offensive lineman? That I would not expect to see.
Yeah. This is what we can't do.
Ron Rivera. Yeah, sorry.
This is Matt Skura right here.
Yeah, probably. Ron Rivera, of all coaches, I would expect to have instilled some better technique into his offensive lineman.
You think our line's bad? That we're not the Buffalo Bills and signed Billy Price thinking he's going to be good.
By
Bobby
the way,
Hart. Bobby
who
Hart.
was that on that play that absolutely roasted him?
Was it
Is that
Sue?
JPP?
Pierre Paul?
Trying
I
to
think
think
it
who
was-
that was. I can't get his number because it's so blurry. No, that's
Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett.
Okay,
Shaq Barrett.
okay.
Shaq
Wrong.
Barrett is not known to be a run stuffer, but he played that so bad to where Shaq Barrett looked like he was the Ndamukong Suh right there.
And Shaq Barrett also didn't play it super well either. He just muscled his way through it.
I mean, he got pushed into it basically.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shit. I mean, he was so late. He pushed him into it. Look how late he is. 1, 2, 3, misstep, Oh, let me try to push him out the way. What you go? You pushing him right into the running lane now.
How do you take three false steps on a designed outside zone? Is what that looks like anyway.
Exactly.
How does that happen? And in fairness, this is decent run design too.
Yeah, I
She
think he
loves her
forgot to
football.
play.
The one thing I do hate,
Football
but sorry,
example.
if you go just one more second, if you go back to that play, the one thing I do hate, and this bothers me, is I absolutely hate it. And if you press play, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. When you motion this guy over, the entire defense shifts back to the right, to their right rather, which is the direction you're trying to run in. If you're gonna motion someone, motion him opposite the run so you can try and get a leverage advantage.
Well, I'll tell you what the motion is meant to do.
What is it meant to do?
That motion is meant to keep this guy, not this guy, but this guy right here, to the outside. You're supposed to get push on him. You're supposed to get push on him. He's supposed to seal it off, and you're supposed to be able to come right here in this alley right here. But he got beat so bad.
Yeah, that's just get it.
If he gets his block, if Eric Flowers gets his block, look how open his hole is. Gary come open.
That's not Eric Flowers. Don't say that's Eric Flowers.
Yeah,
Don't.
Eric Flowers. And then he fell on his ass too because
Oh,
he's supposed
Eric Flowers.
It's
he's supposed to be
Vietnam
blocking- He's
flashbacks.
supposed to be blocking Levante David.
It's Vietnam flashbacks, man.
This is Billy Price, man. I promise you, Billy Price played last week. That guy is on his ass more than anybody on this team.
Joel, you shouldn't be allowing your granddaughter to witness this terrible football.
You know what? I'm teaching
supposed
her.
to
You
get
know what? You got to take the good with the bad, and
You're supposed to get a quick chip on Vita Vea right here, and you're supposed to be out here blocking Levante David. He's supposed to be pushing him out. This guy's pushing him out,
it's
and you
in
got
their,
Levante David on the block, and the White.
it's in their contract. If Nate Solder can do it, they can do it too.
Look how White reacted. He's trying to cover the backside, and when you see this whole line going this way, you should be going this way too, just about.
God,
White should be right here, ready to make a tackle, but he's not.
that is some
So
nasty
this guy is
football.
not on his ass and blocking him. It's a whole alley right here. Flowers gets his block. But guess what? Eric Flowers didn't get his block, and the center fell on his ass.
The problem for me is that the problem for me is that the big thing with running at the Buccaneers is we're trying to make sure we can get those linebackers who want to be sideline to sideline guys north-south. I understand that, but I don't know if we have the interior offensive line to do it, man.
We don't.
It's rough. I will say one thing though: with Vita Vea out, it's a lot more likely.
It's a lot different.
Vita Vea
now
being
that's
out
true.
is like everyone loves to talk about their X factor for the week and all that. My X factor for this week is Vita Vea not being there.
Right,
That's what it is for me,
right.
man.
And JPP's got a torn rotator cuff.
Oh, so he's out.
Well,
did
he's
not
going to
know
be
that
playing, but he's only going
Oh,
to
he
be
gonna
like
be playing.
80%.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be
JPP is
playing
an
a lot
animal.
of snaps.
Yeah, playing on a torn rotator cuff. Man,
Yep.
that's terrible.
Yep.
This is what's going to happen to us
Ooh,
That
if
Bucs
Tom Brady
defense-
gets this much time on a play action.
that
that
is
Bucs
nasty.
defense is hurting.
Look at that, man.
Look how much time Tom Brady has on this play action. There's
Out of
no
a strong too.
Dude.
He got put on his ass.
Wow, look at how
Double
look at the
team here.
protection.
Great edge protection right here.
This is
I
just
promise you, if you see this Monday night with Tom Brady, we're gonna get 8 alive.
I want to see this blocking scheme and what Washington was doing up front.
Getting their
It's-
ass whooped.
No stunts.
No
Completely
stunts.
clean.
It's all straightforward.
Is that Chase Young at the top of the screen, or is he already out?
I think he's already out.
Is that
He's
Montez
already
Sweat
out.
then?
No,
No,
Sweat.
Montez
No,
Sweat.
Montez Sweat
Sweat.
didn't play.
Really?
Sweat
Wow.
didn't.
So who are their edge
Sweat
rushers
got
right
a
now?
fractured jaw. He's out on IR.
Fractured jaw. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is straightforward. Mano y mano. You got a double team. You got a double team here, or if this guy's
Yeah.
trying to get away, you got a double team there, and these two guys are getting manhandled on the outside.
Tell him
This
you can't
is
do that.
bad. Like you're just getting beat if you're Washington here.
And then OJ Howard brings 2 people with him, and it allows Fournette to turn around and get wide open.
I mean, that's
But
Washington's secondary just getting completely left out to dry by their defensive line.
So this guy right here, didn't do his assignment, but he was so scared that this tight end was beating him already. If he doesn't go back there, it's going to the tight end.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Actually,
you.
play this out a little further. He probably can still throw that ball to the tight end. If he puts that outside the if he puts that not vertical, but just straight outside the numbers.
I know what you're talking about, like right around here in this area.
Right in there. I think he can.
I think that safety gets over there.
You think so? I don't think is. If you rewind it a little bit, I can see better. I thought his momentum was carrying in the opposite way.
Okay.
Let me see again.
Yeah. 1st and 10.
So you want him to throw it out there right now?
Yeah.
1st and 10.
I think he can.
I still think that safety gets over there.
You think so? Huh? I mean, that's kind of what Tom Brady does.
Well,
he says
that's a DB, not a safety.
Yeah.
So
what I was saying is that's
you might be right, Nate. He might still be able to throw it out there. Just depends on how good this DB is.
Yeah, and that's sort of the entire deal with Tom Brady is he says, "All right, I can, but it's not worth the risk. I'm going to check it down and get my first down.
Check down and get my first down."
Yeah.
And he had multiple receivers.
I mean, this is what makes Tom Brady Tom Brady. He's just too smart.
He could have threw it. He threw it to him, but he could have waited a second and threw it to him if he wanted to.
Oh man, he is coming open, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that linebacker is just gonna get chewed out on film.
Yeah,
he is doing everything wrong. Both of these linebackers for Washington are doing everything wrong right now.
What the hell they were doing?
And then
that's ugly.
Fournette runs.
It is ugly, isn't it?
Okay, can we rewind this and just explain for chat why these linebackers are just they got beat from the start by the route combination and it just went from bad to worse. Can you put this in slow motion real quick?
Let me do it about 0.5 speed for you.
So they're both, as far as I can tell, in what looks just like basic hook zones, right? So they read their run key, they drop back. He's right now getting sucked in by O.J. Howard. This on the offense's right side. I don't know the names of their linebackers. Sorry, one of them's probably Jamie Davis.
Yes.
One of them's probably John Bostic. I don't know which one's which.
Yeah,
but let's call on the offense's right side. We'll call him linebacker number 1. We'll call the other guy linebacker number 2. Linebacker number 1 right now at this moment is not yet wrong. He is carrying Gronkowski. Sorry, I almost said Gronkowski. He's carrying O.J. Howard, and what he's meant to do now is hand him off and get back to his zone for the eventual comebacker, which is Leonard Fournette, and that's entirely what this offense is meant to do. Put one guy through the zone, next guy comes back. So when he chases him, he's already wrong. Now
Which
the other
guy are you saying wrong? This
guy?
No.
Or this he's guy? Already wrong right now because he's abandoning his zone to go chase Gronkowski on a side of the field that is not his. And now
you talking about this guy here or this guy?
Right now I'm talking about that guy that you're on right now. Other guy
he's supposed to stay. This guy's actually doing his job.
He's doing his job, but he got beat earlier in the play. So linebacker number 1, who is chasing from the inside of the field right now, he was wrong because he didn't hand him off. Linebacker number 2, who's right now dropping back into his zone. He's on the offense's left side of the screen. He gets caught up in traffic and gets just way late to cover O.J. Howard because he got his eyes on Fournette for way too long, and he didn't break out of that. So now Fournette's wide open because the hook zones got abandoned, and Gronkowski wasn't carried out to the outside. And what should have happened, if we go back again, and you were talking about that last receiver coming open at the end, there's a late dig, I think it is, that's going to come open across the middle of the field that should be, if this coverage is executed properly, taken up by that second hook zone defender. Right here at the top of the screen at about the 14-yard line. He's coming wide open. If this was executed properly, he would still be home to get in that passing lane.
Utah Lou 11-6, right? Right. Utah Lou 11-6.
Anyway, though, enough about that one play. We can move on.
There.
Yeah, what I tell you about this play is, though, I think this guy right here actually did what he was supposed to do.
You think so?
I think this guy didn't do what he was supposed to do.
What do you mean?
You can tell by the way that they're running. Look what happens.
They're running
with
the same
the
direction.
linebacker that comes back the fastest is this guy right here. I think this guy was supposed to cover him because they want this guy to be in the inside. They want him to take away the seam route going. You know the little route that you run off the play action where the tight end goes up and goes out. I think they did it right, except that this linebacker right here probably should have chipped him. He should have chipped OJ Howard because he wasn't 5 yards yet.
Maybe.
He wasn't.
See, for me, I wish we could draw on this screen right now. For me, I see this as just a basic cover 3 rotation, and I think these guys are in 2 hook zones at the bottom of the screen, and I think that should have just been a handoff. But you could be right. It's hard to say without knowing what the defensive play call was. Either way, it's a busted coverage on top of a defensive line getting just absolutely demolished by the hog mollies up front.
Yeah, see, if this was a cover 3, Nate, this guy did it wrong, something wrong too, because he should have never ran into the inside that hard if it's a cover 3. You see how hard he's running to the inside? He shouldn't. And if this was a cover 3, that means these 2 guys are only going right here because they're going to pass
exactly what I think they
him.
should have been doing.
Yeah, they have to pass this guy off to him. Only one of these guys should be running towards that way. In a cover 3, one of these middle linebackers is staying right here in the center of the field.
And that's what I said I thought they should have been doing. But again, it's hard to know without knowing what the play call is. It looked to me, just from the leverages and the rotation, that it was meant to be a cover 3 shift out. But it's very possible it's something else. It could be a combo coverage.
And then
not
this safety
entirely
right
sure.
Here did the wrong thing too, because if it's a cover 3, normally you want a robber on the other side. And this
you think he's a robber, really?
Mm-hmm.
You think so? Yeah, I think so. What I thought it was is they're all reading the route combinations as they're developing, and I think they're all reading Brady's eyes and where he's going. But it's again, it's hard to say. At the end of the day, though, the end result is that the linebackers are all mismatch. Fournette is left wide open on an island, and it's just an ugly, ugly situation up front.
And you get a quick first down right there. That's
That's Tom Brady football.
Exactly.
And I will say, the fact that the Bucs feel comfortable enough to run that out of a strong with, did they leave one of the backs back there in pass pro? Either way, the fact that they felt comfortable enough to do that, and they did have that much time, is a testament to what injuries can do to a team.
Exactly. Now, you see the many route concepts?
That's a nice concept.
You see how many route concepts they have?
Yeah.
If the Washington football team can do this, come on, man.
And
you don't think
Heineke, yeah,
you don't think that Heineke actually threw a little bit inaccurate, but his receiver got grabbed, so this got a pass interference. But
I mean, also, this is the wrong read from Heineke in my mind.
It is, but if you got a big receiver like Galladay, I'm throwing it up to him and see if he can catch that touchdown right there.
If that's Galladay, absolutely. Let it play a little bit.
Sketching that all day.
If that's Galladay, and I see this developing as this goes, and he's coming across the face, he's got that inside leverage we want, I'm putting it right to the end and letting him go get it.
Exactly.
But considering that's Washington and that's not Kenny Galladay, he should be hitting that crosser that's coming across the hashes right now, because that linebacker isn't even
right here.
Yep. Because he's not even thinking about that, and that's Terry McLaurin. So,
exactly. And
for me, that's got to be the read.
If you're too scared to throw it to McLaurin, you had another option as well. He really had about 3 options.
Wide open. He's right here on the
this
right.
guy right here.
Yeah.
Wide open. You could get a quick 7 yards right there. That's probably Rudolph.
And that definitely
McLaurin,
is.
I think this linebacker could get in front of McLaurin right here, to be honest with you.
Well, I wouldn't say you'd throw it there. I'd say throw it there.
Yeah.
Because
he had enough time to do it. So that's a touchdown.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right there, that's a touchdown.
That's what I'm saying, because this is Taylor Heineke showing a little bit of the inexperience. Because that, to me, if I'm putting on my quarterback hat and I'm saying what really happened here, I think Taylor Heineke saw the leverage, saw a touchdown sitting in front of him. His eyes went wide as dinner plates, and he threw it up there. I think what should have happened there, from a little bit more of an experienced, a little bit more of a seasoned quarterback, is he sits back there in the pocket. He knows there's no time on him because those linemen are somehow holding their blocks really, really well. Look at that pocket.
Look at that. Look at that pocket. All he had to do was slide to his left.
All he had to do was just take a breath.
Yep. And throw it right there to McLaurin right there. That's a touchdown.
That's definitely
I promise you. He loops outside of him, and he gets the block, and that's a touchdown.
And that's why I said originally I think he made the wrong read here. But, again, this is just something that, like you said, why can't we do this, guys? Like this is something quick. Daniel Jones can throw with that offensive line being bad. He can throw this right here. And
They're
Washington,
not that bad.
They don't have, like, like great receivers either. Obviously, they have Terry McLaurin, who's a much better receiver than anything we have right now. But we can run this with the receivers we have.
Right, all day.
Yeah, he just
Oh,
don't
here's
use
something
them right, man.
And here's something else that y'all should think about with this play. Even if our tackles did get beat, God forbid, if Andrew Thomas doesn't play.
You say God forbid like it doesn't happen every snap.
True, that's true. That's true. But if you look, if the guards, look at the guards are blocking, even if our tackles got beat on this play.
Look at 71 right now. That is beautiful.
I mean,
Right.
you see, you
Was
got
that Brady Sheriff?
yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. Look at Brandon Scherf. Oh my goodness. That is
You got Flowers in
gorgeous
the center,
technique.
double teaming this guy.
Oh.
Yep. So even if he had to run out of the pocket, he's got room to run to pick up yards.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm looking at this play right here, and I'm like, you know what? He's got so many different outs, including using his feet. If he had to run.
The fact that play, with the fact that the route combination shredded the secondary. Wait, don't touch it. Yeah.
No.
With the fact that the route combination shreds the secondary to
Exactly.
bits, and the fact that this pocket exists, the fact that this isn't a touchdown is just sad. I
Yeah.
mean, my goodness. Look at that pocket. The tackles are absolutely handling business. The double team on Vita Vea is perfectly executed with leverage and a nice little bit of oomph from Eric Flowers. And Brandon Scherf is living up to reputation. Look at the angle he's at right now. He gets into the body. He gets him right around the arms or in the chest plate. I can't quite tell. Either way, once he has that leverage, he anchors, gets full extension, and it's just over.
I think Heineke threw it. I think he's just a little bit inaccurate because he really should have threw this ball right here.
I think you should
that
let him a little
ball
farther
right-
than that, actually.
If he throws this ball right somewhere around here in this line here, I think that's a touchdown.
Well,
Even with him getting grabbed.
see, I thought so. When I look at that though, like roll back just a little bit. I look at this right now, a little further back. Little, just right there. So I see this, and I see, yes, he's got inside leverage, which is pretty much what you're looking for on this route. But to me, I'm not sure who that is. Might be Sims. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Sims.
That's Sims. When I think of Cam Sims, I'm not so confident that this is automatic to me. And I see the fact that the DB is that Winfield or their other safety.
That's no, that's not Winfield. That's the other safety.
Either way, and I see that one-on-one, I'm a lot less confident in that than I am in looking right down there and seeing Terry McLaurin coming wide open. That goes back to what we were saying before, if that's Kenny Golladay. Because if that's Kenny Golladay, that's a perfect read. But like you said, it's an
You
inaccurate
throw
ball.
it to McLaurin, you wait a tenth of 2/10 of a second and throw it to McLaurin right here, that's a touchdown.
If
'Cause
you
he's
just
gonna
take a
get past
beat.
him, even if this blocker ain't out here, he's getting past him.
Because if you can just take a beat, like that's just a tick. Terry McLaurin is gone. This plays wraps.
But still a good read, bad pass, but he got a flag anyway. So
Yeah. Not mad at the read at all. It's just, if you're going to throw that, you have to be confident in it. And if you're going to be confident in it, you got to make the throw. That, to me, needs to just be led as far out as possible.
exactly.
All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, dropping a defensive lineman into coverage. That's ballsy. Where did he... What? Tom.
This is what you exactly. You
Thomas.
don't normally see. You don't normally see this. That's why I'm saying you're not getting this Tom Brady when he plays us. I promise you, you're not.
Who is this number 12? Look at what comes right open on either side of the 30-yard line right here. Just
Right.
sitting down in soft spots in zone coverage. Thomas.
What did he have a fast time clock this game? I don't know. 'Cause
I
he
mean,
had
the inside
time.
receiver isn't necessarily
And,
open.
man,
But,
that's Mike Evans.
yeah,
And
Mike
look,
Evans too.
even if he wanted to get more, he got Godwin one-on-one on the outside, and he was winning.
I don't know about this, man. That's not a Tom Brady type play right there.
I don't understand it. When I looked at that, I was like, man, Tom throws it to him immediately.
And he's got 2 digs right here. Like, if he releases that inside dig right now, he's got it. And if he waits another tick and hits the outside dig now, he's got it.
Yeah. I don't understand what he was doing.
What are you looking at here, Tom?
If we leave stuff open like this, because he didn't really have pressure, all he had to do was step up.
Yeah.
How many people did he have rushing? How many were there?
3. That's a 3-man rush. They dropped the lineman into coverage. They
sure
dropped that
did,
outside defensive lineman into coverage.
And so you got 8 people in coverage, and you still give up 2 digs in the inside? I'm telling you, that's not going to be the guy that we play against Monday night.
I don't know about what he's seeing here. And plus,
if he was going to throw it to Leonard Fournette, he should have threw it now, and then he threw it low.
Yeah.
Then he threw it low.
That's uncharacteristic from Tom Brady. And I'll tell you what, in that press conference, man, that was some pissed off Tom Brady.
Maybe he was so pissed off he didn't play like himself. Because I promise you, Tom Brady zooms this in there right now. He steps up and he probably hits Evans right here.
Man. You know what this is?
Evans ran right where I said he was going to be at, right there.
Tom Brady is that moment when your running back fumbles in Madden and you get tilted and just start doing some dumb shit. That's Tom Brady right now.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but if we do stuff like this, Washington was getting away with it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night, man, because I promise you, against us, you got to watch the football team and break this game.
Yeah. I think Washington's DBs had to have been scared of the Bucs receivers because, A, their handoffs and zone coverage are awful, and B, if they're running all this zone, I haven't seen a single man concept yet from Washington.
Right.
Obviously, I joined the stream late, but that says something about their DB room now.
Right, and I promise you, Tom Brady's either hitting him, or if he's feeling good enough, he's throwing this ball outside to Godwin, who got a step on his DB right here.
And barring that, he's hitting either of the other 2 open digs.
Right. So I don't know what was going on in this game, but that's not Tom.
No. I don't know, man. That's weird.
Maybe Tom was just pissed off this game and he just stopped playing. I don't know. But on this run play, I don't know how this running back didn't get more yards right here.
Yeah.
It was weird. When I looked, I was like, oh, he finna take off.
Yeah, same. Look at that gap right there.
Oh my God. And you got this guy coming to block
And
him.
leverage,
So all
too.
he had to do was bounce to that hole right here. Look at all that lane right there.
He had 2 options on this run, and if he had just chosen one of them instead of getting indecisive in the backfield, he could have had a chunk. Because pause.
He could have
right
went
there.
right here.
He could have. This is like he's veering back out because he must have not liked what he saw on that right side of the line. But I see a wide open running lane, and then here, if he had not sort of waited so long to come back to the other side, he could have been to the outside.
Saquon Barkley, man, that's a lot of field.
Saquon Barkley makes a jump cut and he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, and it's gonna be up to him and him.
Oh no!
And if he jukes him, he's gone.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, that's the weakness of having a running back like Antonio Gibson. And you have the modern idea of running backs grow on trees, and obviously it is a lower value position in today's NFL, but I still personally like to have a running back that isn't, how do I put this, a one-read running back, I guess, where if the first thing isn't there and nothing's there. I like to have a guy that if he sees something and has the vision to see a lane, he can hit that lane.
I think Saquon hits that jump step right here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he bounced that to the outside and he's gone.
And this lineman gets the block. So look, he gets a damn good block.
That's an
and
excellent
Saquon Barkley, zoom. This guy's not catching him.
Oh fuck
It's
no.
gonna be up to this guy to stop a touchdown. I promise you it is. If he can somehow slow him down long enough for Winfield to get over there, they'll be cool. It'll only be about a 13, 14-yard game. But if he whiffs, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Whew.
Just to show you that there are running lanes against this team.
Yeah. There are.
Now I like this play right here with Toney. I think we get more yards if this was Toney.
Hmm.
But when you're running it the way they were running it, you can do plays like this.
And I will say,
But,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, but these guys right here, White and them, look how confused he was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, they ran it straight at these boys and they confused them, man.
And this has to be, if you go back a little bit to the beginning of that play. Right now, just hit play for me. So on this motion, right, they fool the defense, they give it here right now. At this moment, I think, first off, they are doing a nice job, the Bucs are, of getting after those blocks and trying to close up running lanes. I think right when he's got that ball, number one, what is his name? They got him from Carolina.
Yeah, Diami Brown.
Oh, Diami Brown's number one? Huh.
No. That's Carter. DeAndre Carter.
I don't remember.
Brown is number 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it's Carter. Whatever his first name is, Carter.
I thought it was Curtis Samuel.
And Curtis Samuel ain't even playing.
Oh, he's injured still? All right.
Mhm.
Well, whoever it is, number one, I really need to see him be more aggressive earlier with the ball in his hands because he needs to make those guys make a decision early so that those blockers can get him out of the way and get him a bigger hole. Because this is technically a successful play, but when you have this much green grass to work with and that much space for your blockers to make impact, I got to see more come out of this.
Exactly. But you can do things like that easier when you're making good runs up the middle.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I will say that these linemen should have got out there and blocked a little faster.
Yeah, everything needs to develop more quickly on this play for Washington.
Like, they literally almost ran into each other right here. 72 is right here and seals this guy right here and not let him push all the way to the outside.
Everything was just a tick behind for Washington on this.
Just a tick behind.
Everything.
That would have been a bigger play.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If A, the blockers had gotten out there with a little more giddy up, and B, number one, whoever the hell he is, had made his decision a little bit quicker and had been a little more aggressive and allowed them to work a little better, this could have been a chunk play.
You see the running lanes that these guys
baby.
give up? I'm telling you, we can run the ball too.
That is an offensive line coach.
And this is when Vita Vea got hurt. So now Ndamukong Suh has to play your nose tackle.
Oh, baby. That is, and an offensive line coach is salivating at that.
Right.
Look at those gaps.
Those gaps are huge.
I love how much. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love how much motion Washington incorporates into their offense, by the way.
Exactly.
I love that so much.
There's running lanes to be had against this defense, man.
Pre-snap motion is so important to me in a modern offense. It tells the quarterback so much about the coverage he's facing. It gets the linebackers and DBs to shift around off their run fits. I love pre-snap motion in an offense, man.
And look, like I told you, these guys they want to run sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
I think he has a problem reading when the run comes straight up. Look at him.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. He's got to be the second layer of reinforcement there, and he's out of no man's land. Let's watch this fake and see if it's any good. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. I mean, he should be around here in this area, ready to make a tackle if he can't make the tackle.
Granted, they do a nice job, Washington does, of setting up the decoy at the bottom of the screen, but that's bad.
Now,
that is really, really bad.
I'll ask you this, Nate.
Yeah.
You think Saquon Barkley can bust through this hole right here?
Oh, he right where your cursor just went. He's gone. He's outside.
Yeah.
He's going to the 40. He's cutting it
shoot.
outside toward the sideline. He's making that safety miss, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Like right there, he's going to hit that point. He's going to have too much burst for them to handle.
And this guy
33 is already out of the play.
Touchdown saving play.
33 is already out of the play. He's going to get to the 40-yard line, get to the outside, and he's going to make that safety come up and make a tackle. That is nasty from the Bucs' point of view.
Yeah.
Defense coordinators hate that shit. And that's the funny thing. Todd Bowles is a really great defensive coordinator. Good run up the gut.
That's the last little play I did, but I just wanted to show with this film session here that we can get some running yards against this team, man.
Yeah.
We
Good
can
stuff,
get
good
some
stuff.
damn good running yards against this team. And
Jolt.
I just want to show y'all that's not the Tom Brady we're going to play, folks, on Monday night.
No.
Nowhere's near the Tom Brady we're going to play against Monday. I don't know. I don't know if he just got pissed and said, fuck it. Because he was making some mistakes I've never seen Tom Brady make.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
if you give Tom Brady 2 dig routes across the middle, one of those guys are catching that ball. And he still has enough arm strength to get it in there.
Yeah.
He was making slow reads. And I guess after those first couple of picks and those couple of drops that he had, I guess he said, fuck it.
I don't know who they subbed in for Tom Brady wearing his jersey at halftime, but
right.
that was not some Tom Brady film.
That was not Tom Brady. I'm gonna tell you that now. So
because normally when you watch, sorry.
Go ahead.
Because normally when you watch Tom Brady film, what you end up coming away with is, man, this is unfair. Because every time there's any opening, any separation, you see Tom Brady make that throw, and it's like, man, how does he see it? How does he always know? And on that throw, it's like, oh, Tom, baby, what is you doing? Because that was some ugly stuff.
So,
bringing out some Madden here, Pat. Bringing out some Madden, okay.
Real fast. Look, I just want to go through our playbook real quick.
Oh no!
I think this is something pretty cool. I just thought about it. But
don't hurt me like this, Pat. I've seen our playbook in Madden. I've played as the Giants in Madden. It's a painful experience.
But I think we're gonna see a lot of this going into this game. I'm just gonna be
Very
honest
possibly.
with you, folks. I think we're gonna see a lot of runs trying to go up the middle and single back big formations.
Saquon Barkley is so broken in Madden, man.
Right, it's bad. Like, that dude's unstoppable if you know what you're doing.
Do you play
but
that?
I think I play Madden a whole lot.
Oh, nice.
I
see you're a PlayStation guy, which hurts my soul.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
Nah, Xbox.
I'm an Xbox guy right here.
Just earlier tonight before I hopped on. Just earlier tonight. Before I hopped onto this stream, I had to take care of some business in a league real quick on Xbox. There was a guy who was talking some mad shit. Had to drop a quick 42-17 on him. We're good now. It's all right.
Oh, man. But look, I think we're gonna see a lot of this. Man. Get used to seeing our offense like this, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's very possible.
I mean, they utilize this.
Did we do this against the Raiders? We did this all day against the Raiders.
Yeah, they utilized a lot of heavy personnel.
Yeah, I promise you, get used to seeing plays just like this.
I like who you've chosen as your victim here, Pat. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's not a victim, but I promise you, like I-form, we don't do anything out the I-form, but I guarantee if we do run an I-form, it's going to be this.
A couple of times, actually, I've seen us run I-form, and I've loved it.
Yeah.
I think the I-form needs to be brought back in the NFL.
I think it does, too.
Not to, like, the extent it used to be, but, man, I swear to God, people are so obsessed with the idea of the modernized offense and spreading everything out and everything being about the pass and everything being about speed. If you get a good, solid fullback and an offensive line that knows what they're doing, I-form works. The power run scheme works. It's just not what it used to be, you know?
But you know the crazy part about it? I wouldn't mind us running an offense like this. But why can't we do a play like this and get Evan Ingram out on the outside? Why can't we get Evan Ingram to go to the outside like that? I don't understand that. If you got a play like this in your playbook, why do you not have Evan Ingram going to the outside like this? I don't understand that.
If only the real-life Giants could be controlled like the Madden Giants, wouldn't that be something?
Right. To be honest with you, this play right here is pretty deadly. If you got a good running game going and you bring those linebackers up, that's going to be open a lot.
In fairness, the Eagles are in prevent, but, you know.
Yeah, they was in the prevent. I mean, okay, let's change it up then.
What is this, cover 3?
I think that was a cover 3, but I got them on a random play. So let's run this play. Let's say what the defense usually run against us, man.
Are you doing this right now live? I thought this was recorded.
Yeah. No, I'm doing this live.
I did not realize that. Okay.
They run a lot of cover 2 man against us because they don't respect our offense.
That's true.
Okay, so if we're getting good runs and we run a cover 2 man, they run a cover 2 man. Look at those linebackers come up. That's an inaccurate pass, but Daniel Jones makes that throw.
If there's one thing about Madden, and there's not one thing, there's
It's
a
not
thousand
true.
things.
Yeah.
But I hate so much when it just says inaccurate bullet pass. Not a reason. Not inaccurate under pressure. Not inaccurate some other reason. Just inaccurate, just cuz. Because why not?
But look what happens when those linebackers come up.
Yeah.
If those linebackers come up, you got Evan Ingram every time. Because Evan Ingram's going to be the linebacker on the drag route every time. I promise you he is.
It
There's
springs
not
a lot.
a linebacker in the league that's going to stay with him. There's not a linebacker in the league that's going to stay with him. Every time. Daniel Jones makes that throw. Don't pay attention to that garbage. But I'm telling you, man, just simple plays like that. Simple plays. If we're running single back big formation, why are we not running more play action?
Yeah, I agree. By the way, I traded. So I am the Rams in this league I was referencing earlier. I traded for Daniel Jones just because I had to get my boy out of that New York team he was running with. Had to bring him over and get him a ring.
and then look, you're gonna start run blitzing. You're gonna start run blitzing if we're running the ball against you pretty well. You're gonna start run blitzing, right? So if we're running the ball pretty well, and we do a play action, let's try to see if we get a play action D. Because I promise you, the way we were running against the Raiders, they started man blitzing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work out so well live on stream.
Yeah, I mean,
blitzing against play action in this game is pretty broken.
But look,
offensive line held up that time.
Exactly. So say if they do hold up a little bit, you can bring Rudolph. Yeah, it's a big if. You can bring Rudolph over the middle, but if they hold up, you got a triangle right there.
And he did.
Easy.
Is that Derek Barnett? That dude hasn't sacked someone since
But
college.
say if Daniel Jones don't like to play and you want to get you always put Evan Ingram in the seam. I don't know why you don't put Evan Ingram in the seam. I just don't know why.
That.
If they hold up, if he gets a tad bit more time, you're not getting blitzed that fast in real life. Although it's close with our offensive line.
Yeah, it's with our
close.
offensive line, you never know, my man.
But if you put Evan Ingram in the seam, it does a lot. And he's just you're getting destroyed.
This is why I said, man, this might not be the best way to demonstrate this, just because Madden's a little bit different, my man.
Oh, yeah, Madden is totally different. But if you want to get real with it, you put Smith to block.
Yep, there you go.
You can do that. I mean, you can do stuff like that. If that guy's getting beat that fast, you just put Smith to block.
Yeah.
Or if they want to come in that fast, shit, just have an outlet.
Yeah. Saquon Barkley ain't getting tackled like that.
Yeah, he's gonna beat him every time.
Yep.
In real life.
Guy I was playing earlier, he was getting after me because I was calling so many slants, and I was like, okay, stop calling engage 8 and all 0 blitz, and maybe I'll stop throwing slants.
What was that, Kush? Was it Kush?
No, Kush. So Kush is, how do I put this delicately? He sucks.
He sucks.
Yeah.
I heard he's
Kush is a special breed of terrible Madden player.
One time, Kush put it on rookie.
Is this the play?
Yo, man.
I was in that stream, Logan, by the way.
Is this the play we always run when we go on the 5 receiver sets? Because
Pretty much.
This play is absolutely dumb.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
He throws it right there every time. Every time, every goes right there in that spot, and he throws it to him every time. It's weird, man. Rarely ever are you going to get a defense that allows the whole middle of the field to be wide open. It's crazy, man.
Jaden says Daniel Jones got sacked on the live stream.
Oh, Danny Dimes to the house.
But I don't get it. I just want to go through.
Vanilla Vic, yes. I don't know who said it, but yes, Vanilla Vic.
Bengal.
Sir.
Coach was bragging after he won on rookie arcade mode.
Yeah, like so he was how do I put this? Struggling against I think he had it on All Madden initially, and he was just getting his ass kicked by the CPU, and he switched it to rookie mode, and he was talking some mad shit because it was rookie arcade, and literally everything was open on every play. And he started like getting a little bit pumped up. You know, he's like, "Hell yeah, I'm crushing it now!" And then he put it on pro, and he almost lost.
So
And it was fantastic.
Why don't we put Kadarius Toney on more routes like this to open things up?
On fades?
Yeah, we got this play in our playbook. I don't understand it.
I mean, in fairness, this isn't the actual Giants real life
But the
playbook.
fact
The
how we
actual,
doing it-
I think the actual Giants real life playbook is 2 pages long.
The fact
I'm
how we
not gonna
doing
lie.
this on Madden though, that
Like, but still, I know this route is inside the playbook somewhere, right?
I mean,
It
it's
has
in the
to
route
be.
tree. It's got to be.
fact how we doing this.
Why
on
don't
Madden
you
shit
run more
is-
routes like this?
This is just saying a lot, man. Because we
Like,
doing
that's
this on
crazy.
Madden.
Like, that's an easy rub route.
Oh, we got that blitz look.
This on Madden too. That's the
Call them slants.
And then you can run double. You can do double streak right here if you want to. Just have Shepard come inside a little bit, if you wanted to. And this is Madden. Barkley would never run that route right into Galladay, but okay.
Yeah, Madden like that sometimes. Anyway,
I
though.
don't understand. I don't understand it, man. You can
Yeah.
have him do a curl just to be an outlet if you want him to be. We don't run
that's
routes
beautiful.
like that.
That's
don't
beautiful. I
understand
like
that.
that. That's beautiful.
That's easy as hell. If you want to get Galladay the ball right here, this guy's gonna rub him, get Galladay going into a slant, and have Shepard be your outlet route, and just have Saquon Barkley go out. Evan Ingram, you can have him go deep. You can have him do an out, whatever you want to do right there. But that's easy. You make them pick and choose. I don't understand this offense, man. You know what we do?
We suck?
Run the
This is
curls,
what
Pat.
we do
Run
right
them.
here.
Run the
This
curls.
is exactly what we do right here, and have him block. Look how easy that is to cover up. And that's what happens to him. Usually, it's a fumble.
You hurt my soul.
That's
You got a
exactly
point.
what we do.
Yo, Pat, put them all on crows and see how long it takes for you to get a first down.
Oh,
Like, it's
God.
crazy.
Don't
I wonder
And
what
then
difficulty you playing.
We don't even
Please
give
stop.
Daniel Jones an outlet. We keep the running back in the block.
I wonder what
Please
difficulty
stop.
you playing on
So
that.
where are you
I
gonna
mean,
go?
that's horrible.
Where are you gonna
That
go?
is horrible.
Please stop.
We may do
And you-
it. We may do this right here
Jason
sometime.
Garrett, even in Madden, your playbook has failed.
We
This
might
is
do
painful.
this.
Punk
We
ass.
I mean,
might
it's
do
just
this.
bro.
it's a simple
Fuck
fact
that.
that you're running 3 curl routes with 3 different receivers in the same half of the field.
Right.
And he does that.
I
He
haven't
does
said
that.
anything in like an hour because I've just been watching film. But all I gotta say in my short time, fuck Jason Garrett. You guys make this.
Right. This is what we may do right here. We might have Tony on a drag.
Man, it's
And
painful.
look at that. The linebacker sitting underneath there because there's no running back coming out to make him go move anywhere. So he's able to do what the hell he wants to do. And this is our offense. I
Yeah.
promise you. This is our offense right here.
And the thing for
And
me,
this is why our team. This is what teams can identify and why we can never go anywhere because our offense is too damn predictable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Nate. Go ahead.
no, don't worry about it. I'm talking too much anyway. But for me, it's just like I will always say forever, I am not just a Giants fan. I'm a huge Giants fan, but I'm also a football fan. And seeing bad football pisses me off. And the Giants' offense so often is bad football, and it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
That's
Like,
the
just-
type of stuff we do right there. You see how that curl interfered with Tony running his route?
Yeah.
That's what we do. If
And
we
the
do
thing-
have Tony on a route like that, we'll have Galladay on a curl, and it messes up his route.
For me, what pisses me off even more is we have static routes in the same area of the field with multiple
Yes.
receivers, allowing
Yeah.
one DB to cover multiple guys.
Yes.
It just hurts
That's
to
what
watch.
we do.
Yeah.
And it's hard to beat that on Madden, so I know in real life.
That's
And the
why
other
when
thing
you
is-
guys were doing the.
Bro,
go
that's
ahead.
just saying a lot because we're doing this on Madden.
Yeah. And the other thing
But
is,
the thing is, go ahead, Nate. Go ahead.
yeah, like Jason Garrett, I said this on another stream. It might have actually been on one of your streams, Pat. I said this recently. Jason Garrett is just one step forward, two steps back. He'll call something good, something aggressive, something that attacks downfield, and something that puts leverage disadvantages on DBs and whatnot. And then he'll line up on the 2-3 yard line from the goal and call an Evan Ingram jet sweep. And it just, it's so painful because it's every single moment with Jason Garrett is what I like to call a honey sweetie baby moment, where you watch him call some fucked up, disgusting crap and go, oh, honey sweetie baby. What are you doing, Jason Garrett? Why are you doing this? You don't have to make it as difficult for yourself as you are, because he does. He makes it difficult on himself, and it's so painful.
And be honest, Pat, that I didn't talk that much during when you guys were breaking down the film of the Bucks and the Washington football team, because I was just too pissed off and be like, why do I want to subject myself and talk and like about this painful good concepts these other offensive teams are doing, and then we look at our archaic 1980s offensive style that we put out there, and the anemic curls and the anemic stick routes that we always do, and we don't ever find a way to put our players in the best position. So I'm just like sitting there fuming.
This
like,
is so crazy.
It drives you nuts that like you guys could talk about this, and you guys know you guys are putting these guys in better positions to succeed than the actual coaches on the offensive team for the Giants are, namely Jason Garrett. It's mind-boggling. It really is.
The scary thing,
it, man.
The scary thing that I see is, and Nate, you kind of said something about it just now. You know, just watching seeing how his playbook is, and just watching what he does. He hardly ever puts the opposing DBs into conflict.
Yeah.
Never.
So these
He never
route
does.
concepts, like you said, these route concepts, when you just ran that 3 wide receivers on one side of the field running curl routes, which it boggles my mind why you're running this Tecmo Bowl offense, and that's what it is. It's a Tecmo Bowl offense.
I hate that you are right.
You
That is a
have
brilliant point.
you're not creating anything. You're not creating any conflict with those DBs. I love those rub routes. I love them. I love those rub routes. You're putting those DBs into conflict. Make them have to choose who they're going to go. They don't do this.
Yeah, and you guys
Does not
mentioned
do
it earlier
this.
before. Why the hell do we always run everything to one half of the field and barely run to both
Punk
sides?
ass Jason Garrett, bro.
Like, why do we always do that? Why do we not take advantage of the entire field and always run our offense to one side of the field?
Fight this suck ass.
I would never have any idea what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Hey, yo,
man.
Pat, can you like go to the goal line, do a fade route with Galladay?
Yeah, it's a foreign concept in this playbook.
Oh, man, it's bad.
No, instead we run fade routes to Sterling Shepard, our 5'10" receiver.
It's like we could be doing it with Colin Johnson or Galladay.
I've said that before when I first.
Anyone else getting some echo right now?
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I first said that when I was talking to Pat earlier.
Yeah, somebody got the stream playing.
It infuriates
Somebody
me
needs
the
some
most.
earbuds.
It infuriates me the most, too, is that when you see last year and the fact that they were throwing more 50-50 balls up to Golden Tate than they are this year to Kenny Galladay. I know. I had to say it. I had to say it, Nate, because it pisses me off to no ends while you pay a receiver $80 million who succeeds and excels at down-the-field contested catches, and you haven't tried it at least once yet this season.
Jeff, do you know how much energy I've put into blocking that fact out in my mind? Do you understand just how much that tears me apart inside? This offense is just it's almost funny. It's almost funny, but it's not.
It's funny in a
It's
not
bad,
funny
man.
way.
I don't know how you place the ball on the
About to
goal
get my
line.
boxing gloves again for Garrett. So,
I just, you sit here and you see. I mean, like you said, take the
Wait,
Washington
I
game.
think it's a way you could do it.
Look at the Washington game and just how innovative that offensive coordinator was getting. Just any team, in all reality, any team. The Jets, for God's sakes, have a better.
Right.
And they can. I mean, they don't have an offensive line, and they put up points.
Hey, Do not besmirch the team that starts the legend that is Mike White. That man is a goddamn god of the game.
Exactly.
White,
I will
man,
say that.
went
And I will
from
also say,
0 to
give me his
0
give me his
in 2
his OC.
You are speaking of a legend, sir. I expect some respect in your tone of voice right now.
Legendary Mike White.
Spot ball.
The legendary Mike White.
I said go into the menu and press respot ball.
Also, while he's doing
there
that,
you go.
the Jets offense, like, or at least their quarterback room, I mean, they definitely auto-generated those names, right? Those
You
are
gotta use
clones
the
that they
stick,
built and put onto the roster. I mean, come on, Zach Wilson, Mike White, Josh Johnson. Tell me Madden didn't auto-generate those names into a rookie draft class. That's exactly what happened. I will hear no arguments.
He did. They did.
I
man.
actually can't wait to see this fade route by Galladay.
Pat,
Even
let's
though,
be honest.
even though it's on Madden.
Pat,
Well,
let's be
well, he's
honest.
calling
You
this
can
up.
call better. I was just say, Pat, you could call a better offensive game plan than Jason Garrett can all season on Madden.
Sorry, couldn't anyone?
Oh, well,
Sorry.
yeah, anybody could. No, that's
All right,
true,
let's see
Jason.
this Jones shotgun.
I got
Passes to
suggestions.
Galladay.
for
It's
y'all.
caught.
Pat Hammond. Pat
I
Hammond.
dropped it.
No, it's incomplete, Logan.
Dropped it.
Also, one last thing, because I know this isn't a Jet stream, but I have to bring this up. Mike White, for those that don't know, is who is echoing this bad right now?
I don't know. It sounded like somebody opening some candy or something over there.
Yeah, that would be Big Boy Slay.
But
That would be
Hey, yo, Slay. you
Mike
saying
Mike
candy?
White is 26 years old,
What?
so if he does outplay Zach Wilson, he could feasibly be their starting quarterback for a while over their
Oh
number
my
2 pick.
god.
And that is my favorite fact about this season so far.
And knowing the Jets, they would do that too.
They would.
Yeah.
I can buy
Only
that.
the Jets.
That was a Jets
Only the Jets.
They wouldn't
Hey,
trade
man.
Wilson either, by the way. They'd keep him on the
Who's
roster to
popping the
rot.
Popcorn. Like somebody's literally popping popcorn in the background, man.
As
Hey,
Logan.
yo, Slay. Stop beating the popcorn.
That's
Stop beating the popcorn. That's a sentence.
Oh, I see.
I
see
muted
I meant
myself.
I see a
No,
newsflash.
me, I muted myself for like 30 seconds. It's not me.
I see a newsflash.
What's up,
Hey,
Joel?
Pat.
What's up,
Hey,
Tom? Man, Christmas is coming. I just checking Amazon for gravity bongs. I mean,
You are an awful person. Christmas is not coming. Thanksgiving is coming.
well,
Stop
you
it.
know what?
Right.
Christmas is right around the corner. So I'm just trying to figure out what to can buy me.
I'm disappointed.
You
So-
should make
Well-
a video of this. We should
Oh,
really
That's
make
the
a
back
video of
shoulder
this.
throw right there. That's
All
what
Joe
he's
wants
supposed
for
to be
Christmas
doing.
is a gravity bomb. A gravity bomb.
Man, I can't spend $600 on that friggin' thing though. I mean,
Hey, Pat, we should make a video of
Make
this
one,
showing
Joel. Just make the gravity bomb.
what Jason Garrett's plays look like and what it looks like when a real OC calls plays.
Oh,
Ooh,
That way
Galladay
they can
caught
actually
that.
see it.
oh,
They can
oh.
and,
actually see it.
That's crazy.
By the way, since it is that time of year, since it is that time of year, I'm going to say it. Thanksgiving is far superior to Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
Shut your ass. Shut your ass.
I
Statement
will
of the night.
die on this
Thank
hill,
you.
Logan.
Thank you. Statement of the night. I agree with you 100%. Thanksgiving is way
Shut
superior than
your ass.
Christmas. Thank you.
I
Christmas
refuse,
over
Logan.
Thanksgiving, but I like them both.
Thanksgiving is a holiday devoted to eating delicious food, sitting on the couch, watching football, and telling your extended family to collectively fuck off. Thanksgiving is my holiday. I will die on this hill. It is superior to Christmas and all others.
Damn, Nate, it's like that.
You're right. You're
well, you
right.
know
I
what?
disagree. I already said
Okay,
I
I
don't wanna
mean,
get technical,
Jerusalem
so
has some
it's-
really good hash and hash oil. So I mean,
Listen,
you're
listen.
around time of Christmas with other people, my guy.
All I know is, and the best part is food and football, and that's it.
Facts.
Thanksgiving, I get turkey. Christmas, I get Jerusalem hash. I mean, that's a no-win, no-brainer.
My Thanksgiving tradition, I just go to the field and toss around the football for like 3 hours.
You want to talk about Thanksgiving traditions? Here's my Thanksgiving tradition. My mom, who is a very good cook, makes a delicious turkey, some great mashed potatoes, and some incredible gravy. I sit around a table and eat that for about 20 minutes with the extended family. Then they tell me I can leave, so I take a giant plate of turkey, potatoes, and gravy, sit in a comfy chair in front of a giant TV, and watch football until the what's it called? The tryptophan puts me into a wonderful coma. That is Thanksgiving. That is how I want to live my life.
See, that my dilemma is I have to cook the damn turkey. Okay, I don't have anybody to cook the damn turkey anymore. That shit sucks.
See, I do it myself. I like cooking. Cooking's good.
Me too. I do enjoy cooking.
See, here's the thing. I hated art every goddamn year I had to take it. I quit that shit as soon as I was allowed to. But cooking is art that you get to eat at the end. So I like it.
You're right. I'm gonna be cooking freaking Tuesday between the squash, the ham, the turkey, the potatoes. What's wrong with squash?
I hate squash.
Tastes like shit.
That's why you got no hair on your chest. Squash puts hair on your chest.
Squash is nasty, man. I don't care what you say. Squash is gross.
Am I the only one who hates
sweet taters and
stuffing? I hate stuffing.
Homemade
stuffing's
potato
not
rolls.
good.
I mean, I make everything from scratch. Even my pies. I got to make
Did you
3
just say you
freaking
make
pies.
egg rolls for Thanksgiving? Egg rolls?
Joel, what kind of pies do you make?
Sweet
Oh,
potato
potato
pie.
rolls.
Shit.
I'm going to be
you
making.
roll.
I'm going to be making a pumpkin cream cheese
said
pie.
potato
I'm going to be
rolls.
making a regular pumpkin pie. I'm going to be making a homemade apple pie, and I have to make a cherry pie.
I'll tell you what, though. Our boy Fisk Vegas probably has Chinese food for Thanksgiving, like the Christmas story.
Right.
Nah, it's a fact though.
That's not even
God,
like,
Fisk Vegas.
that's not a joke. That is legitimately what I think
That's a
he would
fact.
probably
That's
do
a
for
fact.
Thanksgiving.
The Chinese food a lot. Fizz. That's a fact,
Nah,
man.
he gets Chinese food and just criticize. That's it.
See, Lou knows
What's
what's good. Squash casserole is banging. You're damn right. I got 2
I've never
butter
had
ones
that.
sitting
I've
over
never
there.
had that. I heard it's pretty
Listen,
good.
Joe. I like the things you name, but nothing could beat macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving.
No, man, not on Thanksgiving.
Mac and
You
cheese
can't have mac
sucks.
and cheese.
No,
on
no.
Thanksgiving.
That's not a Thanksgiving food.
Mac and
Right.
cheese
What?
sucks.
Listen,
That's not
without
Thanksgiving.
mac and cheese, is it really a Thanksgiving though? That's like the
Yes.
biggest style.
Definitively, yes.
You can
That's
still
not-
make Thanksgiving without mac.
That's
and
like
cheese.
you always
really-
got that one dish
But
off to the
without
side
macaroni
that's
and cheese,
stuffing
it
that no
seems
one
odd.
eats.
I don't remember the last time there was mac and cheese on my Thanksgiving table.
I can't tell you the
It-
first time there
but
was ever
that's
mac
yours,
and
though.
cheese.
But that's
Baked
your
beans.
Thanksgiving.
Oh my god, you gotta have the baked beans.
The ham,
Bruh.
you gotta have the ham as well.
And it's like
Damn.
I sit
Mashed
down. I sit down
Damn.
like Nate.
Awesome.
Okay, I stuff this big ass plate full of food. I eat this
Mhm.
big ass plate of food. I go into a coma. I watch a football game. Okay, the first one, because we always ate at noon.
Sure, yeah. I am also a big proponent of the early Thanksgiving dinner.
I like the early, okay, but then when the second game kicks off, if my ass doesn't have a turkey sandwich there on the couch in that coma, something's wrong. Because I gotta the second game, I gotta have a turkey sandwich.
A delicious
Preach,
turkey
Joel.
gravy. A delicious
Preach.
turkey gravy
After
sandwich.
you done ate all the other food. Still
Yes,
gotta have
exactly.
one. That's crazy.
Man, how about that open-faced turkey sandwich? That is the stuff.
Oh,
It is so good.
I actually like the sandwiches.
I actually
He
like
said
fried turkeys.
noon.
too.
That's
oh,
Thanksgiving.
Fried
Yes.
turkey is delicious, Pat.
Put a
I
little
have
butter
not
in
gotten
the
the
frying pan.
opportunity to eat fried turkey yet, but eventually I
Oh.
will.
Ooh, what a
It
catch!
is so
Nice
good.
catch.
oh man, yeah, you
That's
put a
catch.
little
Hey,
real,
That's
easy.
get
Hey,
some
that's
real
Ingram.
butter.
Nice catch.
Get some
Oh,
real
yeah,
butter.
we don't even do none of that shit. Man.
Oh, F you, Jason Garrett. Seriously.
Fuck that nigga, man. Jason
Oh,
Garrett.
it's
Hey,
just-
Also,
we're just
I've
watching
had
Daniel Jones
both-
playing
Yeah.
football.
I've had both and I like both, but I'm gonna say it right now. Roasted turkey is better than prime rib. Like a good roast turkey.
Okay, okay, Nate. I was
Yeah, I'll take
agreeing
prime
with
rib.
you until the last part.
Nah.
I was with you.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I'll take me some
Prime
good
rib is
cooked
delicious,
prime rib, homie.
but turkey. A lot of people say they don't like it. Turkey comes with its own gravy, and that makes it a whole different animal to me.
Well, you have to get you some well-made prime rib.
Well,
That's the
see,
game
I
changer.
kind of,
That's fair.
I kind of
That's fair.
cheat though. When I do my turkey, I lift the skin off the breast meat and I rub the shit out of the inside with butter.
Yeah,
And I put a
with butter.
good
That's how
freaking
you do it.
quarter-inch of butter in there, and then I'm basting that sucker the last 2 hours. Oh, you bet
Skin
your
gets
ass.
real crisp and golden brown.
Yep.
Yeah, Nate.
Oh, Joe, you get me hungry.
I really don't think turkey beats ribs, to be honest with you.
Did
But
you
it's
say
me,
ribs?
though. It's
Rah, rah,
me.
rah, 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 rah,
Are we
rah,
talking
rah,
about different
rah.
things right now?
What?
Hold on. We gotta take it to you real quick.
We went from talking about football to stuffing our hands
It's a food.
inside animals.
Right.
Hey,
And we went from football to food.
I'm a proud
Listen,
member of
food is
PETA.
a worthy
People eating
topic, people.
tasty animals.
It's because of Jason Garrett. That's why we did it. You're pissed
I
off
actually
that
blame
we
Jason
had
Garrett for
Jason
everything.
Garrett play calls.
But-
It's Jason Garrett's fault.
I did this tonight to let y'all know my gaming channel will be back up.
Oh, let's
Hey.
get
I
it.
will be doing my gaming channel again.
You play Xbox?
See,
I
Nah,
play. I got
nah.
So, Pat, I
The
might have to.
PlayStation game.
I might have
See,
to
here's the thing.
download.
I
download
wish
Madden
you were on
to get it back.
Xbox so I could challenge you to a quick Madden head-to-head while you were getting that gaming channel up and running.
Oh man, I would destroy you, boy.
Oh, would you?
Yo, Pat,
Hey,
hold
Okay.
on.
who's the
Oh,
best?
that sounds like a challenge.
best
Hey,
player
yo, let's
out of
go.
all-
Yo, what y'all betting on? I
Pat.
want to watch.
Wait, I got
Pat,
a
don't-
question. I got a question for the panel. Who's the best player out of all you guys that have played against each other? Like, who does
Me.
normally the best?
Me.
I
I'll
have
personally
not
say
played
me.
against anyone on this panel.
Yo, stop,
Me.
stop
Well,
joking,
I would
yo.
actually say me because I beat everybody here, so
Not
yeah.
me.
Bro, stop joking.
Never
Yo,
played me.
stop
Played me?
joking.
You know,
Pat,
guys, you know what's
hold up.
amazing? Me,
Hold
no,
up.
me, Zion, and Jada have a franchise. Whenever one of us beats Zion, he yells at us for 30 minutes instead
I don't yell at you guys.
No, no, no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
is
no,
this-
no.
is this
hold
an
on, let me
Xbox
talk.
franchise or a
Let me
PS4
talk.
He
franchise?
comes up with the random
Let me talk.
excuses
Oh,
when I
This
win.
doesn't sound
damn it,
like a
Logan.
woman's bathroom.
Hey, yo,
nothing
yo,
does.
everybody, against Zion, you have to go for the touchdown for the win. You can't kick a
Dude,
three.
he yelled at us because we used a prevent defense. He's like, you're not allowed to use that versus me.
I didn't say any of that. I'm just saying.
No,
Pat,
Zion, stop.
I'm downloading.
Listen,
the-
listen.
about to lie.
These guys-
All y'all
these guys-
gotta
Zion,
convert
hold on,
yourself to
everybody,
Xbox,
hold on,
man.
everybody
It's
talking.
funny. I
I
can't even.
understand.
It's funny. I can't even get
Hey.
anything out.
I-
These guys know I have my wins on them. So let me download that PlayStation 4 version of the game and I'll get at you.
Ooh.
Nobody
It
says
don't
anything
matter.
after that, huh?
Why don't
Nobody.
you guys start a
Nobody
tournament?
says anything.
Zion, what can I say to that? I don't have a PlayStation.
I'm not talking about.
I
I'm
could
not
want
talking
to
to
say
you. I'm
something, but
not
I'm not.
talking. I'm not talking to people I didn't play
Yeah,
against. I'm
Joel
just
wants to
saying.
say something, guys.
I'm wanting to say something, but I ain't going to talk over everybody because it sounds
Yeah.
like a woman's bathroom in here right now.
Yeah, I'll let you go, Joel. I'll let you go,
Go ahead,
Joe. But
Joe.
yeah,
Listen,
when we talk records.
all right, if you want to play me in Madden, we got to sit side by side with the system link because I ain't trusting no goddamn internet connection. And number two, there will be contact. Okay? So if we
Okay.
play in Madden, you bet your ass you ain't going to have a hold of that controller very long.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
So for those that aren't aware, Joel is what we like to call old school Madden.
Damn Skippy. That's
Damn
right. You ain't
Madden
beat me on my
93.
Atari, damn it.
Okay. Okay. Joel's trying to catch you on that N95.
Why don't you guys have a tournament against each other?
Of
It's
course,
like a-
Because
Dave
Madden
Jones
isn't
fumbles.
crossplay because it sucks ass.
Right.
You got me on
Last-
that one.
Uncooked
The last
turkey.
Madden I played was 98. So I don't even think these guys were alive.
I have
No, I was not,
My
sir.
guy Joel.
2006.
My guy Joel. Joel was playing Madden with the dinosaurs.
That's right.
Man,
I remember
now-
Madden 93, 94,
Now, you
95.
give me a
I
Sega
did too,
Genesis.
guys.
You give me a Sega Genesis and throw in Mortal Kombat 1, and I will destroy every one of you guys.
Oh, I don't
I mean,
think so,
you
Joe.
actually can.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
good
so.
at Mortal Kombat.
I don't know
I'll
about
tell
that,
you what,
Joe.
and I'll tell you what, I'll even use Johnny Cage, and I still remember everything too.
Oh man, come
Man,
on.
that's
Yeah.
Wait, you got
old
2K?
school
Yep.
shit right there, man.
Oh, I tell you what, I wish to God there were stats and everything, and that game was online because I wrecked a lot of freaking people on that game.
We'll get at it soon, dog. I'm down.
That is
That
some
is
classic
version.
video game stuff right there.
That's
Yeah.
Out of
that's
the wrestling
what it is.
games back then, like the old school
I mean-
wrestling games they used to
I mean,
have, 95,
yep.
96. Those
That's
were
old
Asteroids on the
Testament video
Atari, I could
gaming right
roll
there.
it.
absolutely.
Space Invaders, I could lock it up. Warlords, I could destroy. There, what the hell was that other one with the spaceship that flew around and you had to? Oh, Missile Command, I was dominant in.
Oh.
Missile Command.
Yeah.
What are you
on,
playing right
Sega?
now, Joe? What are you playing right now, Joe?
What do I play right now? I play Diablo 2 Resurrected, Diablo 3, and Destiny.
Okay.
Hmm.
What are you on, Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
I may have
I'm
to
going
holler
to get
at
an
you.
Xbox S or an X or something.
I may
Now,
have to holler at you.
I don't play
Everybody,
Okay.
video
raise
games
your hand
often.
if you
Now,
PlayStation.
Mortal Kombat.
No.
I don't
Thank
have
you,
Mortal
Logan.
Kombat. I don't have it. I stopped after the first one.
Well, I'm
Joe
gonna tell you right
actually
now, the
killed
newest
him.
one, the
Joe
newest
killed
one.
him one time.
I mean,
Hey, yo,
you'll
Joe.
love it.
Hey, yo, Joe.
You'll
It
love
was
it.
cool if you play Zion first. I want to see if he gets mad at you.
Oh my
I've
god,
never,
you guys
I've
are
never played
tripping.
Madden.
Stop it.
I mean, like I said, guys, the controller had 3 buttons on the Sega Genesis paddle, and it was a directional and 3 buttons, A, B, C. All right, that's the only choices you had.
Yeah.
I'm gearing up for the playoffs right about now in a couple of my leagues. It's gonna be some shit going down.
I'm the Toronto Huskies. Let's get it.
Here's the
The
thing.
Toronto Huskies. Come on, Logan.
Hold up,
You're a relocator.
Yeah, let's be
We're
completely
all
honest.
relocators in our franchise. We all
If
relocate.
That ain't it, man. You gotta keep it legit.
Let's be completely honest. If it's talking head to head, Logan and Jaden knows they don't top me in Madden. And first off, the reason why I get so mad at you
Except when we
guys,
do, you
hold
cry.
up, I don't cry. It's because I get mad at myself because honestly, I give these guys so much chances, and you know what? They choose to I don't want to use the word on stream. So that being said, you know, next time I have the ball, I am gonna hold the ball for 5 minutes and not score in 31 seconds. So you guys don't get a chance to come back on me.
I feel like we need to get you guys all sitting down. Hold on, Logan. We need you all to be sitting down in the office with some registered therapists, have some conflict resolution here. Just understand this is a safe space. Let it all out, Zion. Let these emotions out. It's gonna be okay. We have a nice, lovely, soft leather couch here for you to lay down on, and just sort of let it all out. You know, we're all friends here. You know, it's a safe space.
So for the last game, me and Zion played together in our franchise. My first drive lasted for the full first half. I ran the
you're
ball
that
down
douche. Okay.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
Man, listen. So here's my thing. I can put up with a lot of cheese, but at some point, if
I don't cheese, I run the ball.
Talk to
Zion
these
is
guys.
Zion is PA crossers.
I don't only use PA crosses, bro, but you know I put 70 or Bill Crick.
Yo, listen, hold on.
Like, how dare you go prevent?
What's our record?
How
How much wins you? I think I'm like 20-7 right now.
Pat, are you thinking what I'm thinking right now?
Man, look.
That none of this shit makes any sense.
Right. I don't understand none of it.
Man, I tell you what, I wish PS2 was still out with the Tiger Woods golf games. I would wreck people with those.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yo, wait, how would this?
First off, prevent defense is garbage. Second off, PA crossers, you can maybe run that once if you fool the user, and otherwise it's locks.
Pretty much.
I don't know what you guys are on right now. I haven't seen you play, but I feel like if you're calling some prevent defense in here and your go-to beater is PA crossers, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this one.
Here we go. Y'all making excuses. I ain't finna hear it. It's like I can't win a fair game. It don't matter what I do. I'm gonna get yelled at regardless.
So y'all really be playing each other like this, huh?
Yeah, that's why I don't play
Madden.
Madden.
I feel like Big Pat needs to get in here and just establish some shit real quick.
That's why I don't play Madden.
Field goal. Zion cursed me out so bad.
Zion's like, you pussy ass mother blanket. Oh my god.
You just said pussy ass and then blanked out the fucker.
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Hey, yo, Nate. When I heard that, I wanted to go to California and slap the shit out of when I heard it.
I would have greeted you with a joint.
Also, I'll play you.
Pat, I feel like
but you can't use Bo Jackson.
Funny.
Oh, don't mention his name and Tecmo Bowl in the same sentence.
That was the biggest
Pat,
code.
And Michael Vick.
He was unstoppable in Tecmo Bowl. But
Yeah,
Pat,
he was.
I feel like since you're the one that's on PlayStation, I feel like you need to hop into their league real quick, just establish some shit for what's going on here.
They'll really be mad if I hop on that, man.
Okay.
You should, Pat.
I'm telling you, I'm downloading the PlayStation 4 version right now.
Wait, so are we getting
y'all gotta come on to my turf on Xbox and I'll show you some
Zion
shit.
does this, we definitely need a side panel commentary while we're watching
It's
this
downloading
game.
right now.
Hey, listen, if y'all stream that, I will listen. Logan, Zion, I know a bunch of y'all have YouTube channels too. If you stream that game, I swear to God, I will come on your stream and do color commentary for you while you play that game.
We can play whoever stream we want to play it on, but I'm downloading that. Like
And I'll tell you right now.
Hey, yo, Nate.
I'll tell you right now, if you're doing some dumb shit, I will rip you apart.
Nah, because
right ahead.
Every time Zion and Logan play each other, I'm like the commentator. I call all the plays.
Okay. I got
They know
you.
I'm quick with the sticks.
One time I had Malik Willis as my quarterback, and Jaden's like, what a play by Michael Vick. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I thought
But here's
I
the
was
thing,
looking
you didn't.
y'all can.
You didn't say that, did you?
What a play by Michael Vick.
It's
Alright.
football, so obviously we're talking about Madden, but
Dude,
Well,
I whoop everyone's ass on Call of
Did you
Duty.
guys
That's
see
a,
it's
that's a
it's
god.
it's been cool on stream with y'all.
That's
We
a
have
god.
transitioned away from football to 1,000 other things.
listen.
I am gonna call it a night though, so I'll see y'all later. Logan,
Alright, man.
Zion, Jaden, if one of you is gonna stream that, hit me up. I want to
Alright,
at least
Nate.
be there.
Right.
I'll see you guys around, man.
Have a good night,
Oh,
Nate.
right.
man.
All right,
Patrick,
Nate. Have a good night, bro.
Hey, listen, did you guys see on Twitter the guy that put in the Twitch comment, why is Jones starting his TB12 hurt? So just for everyone that thinks that comment's bad, I mean, that one was even worse, and that was not that long ago. That was like the game. Yeah. This guy's like, oh, why isn't Tom Brady playing for the Patriots?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, rank these
Oh, yeah, I
four
saw that. That
draft
shit was
QBs:
hilarious.
Sam Howell, Malik Willis, Matt Corral.
I gotta check out one of these streams with you guys playing video games, and like all of a sudden you see, oh, it's a slant over the middle, and Zion is melting down on stream.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, there goes the F word about a couple of times.
That would be
It's not even
that
like
would be
that, though.
hilarious, Jeff.
And he has just dropped the S word.
Well,
Yo,
dude,
Hey, yo, Jeff. Yo,
It
Jeff.
not even be like that, though. That's
Yo,
the
Jeff.
funny thing
Yo,
about
Jeff.
it.
When the game's over, Zion goes straight to Call of Duty.
He leaves us and they come
I
He
got
You
does
guys
that.
are so over
Zion's a sore
exaggerating
loser,
it. I'm telling you. I tell them I'm gonna go to Call of Duty after the game, and then when they leave, I go to Call of Duty. It's not because I lost. You guys are so over exaggerating.
I got a
It's
question.
fine though. It's fine.
Just one quick
No,
question.
Zion,
I
we're
get
not
it,
exaggerating.
Zion.
At the
Yeah,
time,
guys,
we
I
were-
just have one quick question. When
Well,
you
they
guys
don't
play
want it
each
on
other,
funny.
2K, they don't want it on UFC, they don't want it on Madden,
When you
they don't
guys
want it on
play
Call
each
of
other,
Duty.
I play you UFC. I
normally
won.
I whoop your ass and don't even step. I play
You
with
could
one
beat
hand
me in
and
that
whoop your
game. I'm
ass.
not
I
good
play
at
with
it.
one
Wait.
hand and have a joint in the other and whoop your ass.
Zion, when you play Jaden and Logan, I'm assuming you guys play a decent amount. Who usually comes out on top in most of those games?
Me.
So it
Yes,
is
but
you?
here's the thing. Zion usually comes out on top, but if we beat him for some odd
Oh, he
occasion,
can curse all he
he'll
wants, and
walk
if he's
off.
winning most of the time, he can say whatever he wants. If he wants to rage all he wants, he's like, well, I can beat you.
I got a friend. We did a raid one time in 2 hours. He dropped an F-bomb
Really?
300
Yesterday.
times. We counted.
But the
Well, I
thing
get
is,
So
though,
the last
No,
five
because
times-
sometimes, Jeff, I get so mad at myself knowing that I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then if
Yeah.
they're spamming
One.
prevent, they're spamming prevent defense 6 times in a row. It's like y'all have skills, block me with a regular coverage. Don't spam prevent defense 6 times in a row. Like there's 18 seconds on the clock. I get it. You want to stop me from scoring, but at the end of the day, it's like if you're a good enough Madden player, go play man on man. Play coverage. Don't play prevent
Hey,
6 times in a row.
Zion.
And then get mad
defense in
at
a
me for going
2-minute
up.
drill.
All I know is when I smash, I smash.
Can you guys put up a rage cam or something
How
on the
much
side
times?
just
How
so
much
you can pick
times?
it up
Logan
if it
say, can
happens?
Logan, honesty on God.
It'd be good film.
On God, like over 15 games, you asked me to restore in the first quarter.
I'm God.
Stop playing. On God.
I love
Come
his
on,
confidence.
come on, stream
I
and
love
act
his
so horrid over the fucking
Hey,
computer.
look.
On God. Let's
Number
get it.
2. There's 2.
Hey, I actually get scared to play Zion Madden because I'm scared to get cursed out again.
We gotta go on PlayStation after this. So we
I
can solve
don't know.
frustrations.
I might get cursed out by both of y'all.
But after the
Call of
game, we're
Duty.
good.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah, it's like after the
thing
game,
is-
everybody's
The
good.
thing is, I leave it in
before the
Madden.
game,
These guys take it away from Madden. It's like, yo, let's just leave it in the game. Yo, take it away from the game and bring it up on stream. It's like, yo, when I start talking facts, the numbers is the numbers. It stays in Madden. If I go and beat Pat's ass in Madden, I'm not gonna come do a live video about it. Like, let's be honest, that's never gonna be brought up.
Over the last 5 games you played against us, you're 0-5.
I can see
Exactly,
Zion
and I
now.
still have a winning record. I'm 0-5 against the last 5 games, and I still
Not
have
for
a winning
long.
record.
Zion's got a whole playlist. He goes, "Yep, Logan, shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got." And then he'll come up with, he'll come up with Jaden. Yeah,
I'm not mad at you guys. We're just having a good time. But you guys, hey, you guys been holding your guys selves together.
I feel bad for Logan.
Well, it's been well playing with you guys. You guys stepped
Hey
up
Nate,
this game for sure.
I'm gonna get an Xbox just to whoop your ass, man. I'm really gonna beat all you guys and have all you guys mad.
Yo, Pat, just let me know the game, Call of Duty, Madden. I'll download it. I don't play that much of Warzone. I'll play when the new map drops. The Pacific drops on November 8th. I'll probably play the Pacific. I don't do that much Warzone.
It's November 19th. How much have you been smoking, bro?
The new map for Warzone drops on December 8th. I just said I'll probably be on December 8th.
There's a lot of animosity going on right now. I feel the tension in the air, the anger.
The testosterone
I think we might have to
just
see.
going
Yeah, we
through
might have
the
to
roof.
see a game. We might have to see a game with you guys playing soon.
I'm gonna play one game of Warzone and then I'm gonna get off, fellas, man. But just to show you that my gaming channel is gonna be back up.
The thing is, I actually wish one of y'all go live and play a game so I could commentate.
We need some estrogen in this room to mask all the testosterone.
Pat's playing the game. Pat's playing the game. He's like, "Oh God damn it! Somebody just shot me!"
I'll probably playing 2K on the channel tomorrow, and I'll be popping in and out of Joe's stream.
Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow.
On 2 streams.
Out of all the rage videos I've seen a lot of people rage because of these types of games, like God of War, Call of Duty, this kind of stuff. They're like, I can't believe where the hell did he come from shooting me? What the hell is going on? Like you just see these people losing their minds and throwing their controllers, smashing them on the table.
I do that. I'll be the first one to do it.
I heard a dude online break down crying one time.
Oh,
Yo, Jeff.
Go ahead,
Yo, Jeff. Everybody, I think Big Pat will be like, yo, why everybody fucking camping?
Right.
I saw a guy get so pissed, he took his remote control and threw it at his flat screen TV and broke it. Right? Put a huge dent in the TV. I'm like, alrighty then.
I'm not going to lie. When the Wii first came out, everybody that was destroying flat screen TVs because they were flinging the controllers into it, dude, that was funny. I'm not going to lie.
Joel, I could top that. I saw a guy get so pissed once, he took a golf club and started swinging.
Oh, yeah.
Swinging at his TV, swinging at his computer, swinging at broken bottles. It was insane. I'm like, wow. This is kind of why I don't play video games much, because the rage.
There's a video out there. You know that one where you got to go through the maze with the mouse and you can't touch the sides and you got to get to the end of it and you just keep repeating that. Well, this one guy, he got so goddamn close to it. He's like this. He's like, "Oh, this is easy." He's looking at his friends and everything, and he's working it, and he went to the next screen and he gets about halfway through the maze and one of those damn scary pictures comes up with the scream.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
He gets so mad, he gets up, he screams, and he puts his hand right through the monitor, stands up, peed his pants, everything, the whole 9 yards. Oh, yeah. Google that one. Oh, hand through the monitor, I think
done that to I've done that to my friends before. I've made them use that thing.
I gotta send you guys like a bunch of like compilation rage videos. It's so damn funny.
I'm about to get killed.
Oh, I've seen
I want to see Pat rage.
Oh man! Now I will say one time, these games will piss you off sometimes.
I'll tell you what. You want to see Pat rage? I almost got him to that point one day.
Oh, talking about Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, we were arguing about
Deshaun
something that
Watson.
day. And Pat's like, "Joel, you really know how to just piss a guy off."
I remember that.
It's like, bro, I'm not doing it to get your goat, man. Trust me, I'm
Would
not.
you sign Von Miller? Would you sign Von Miller? Oh my
Did you see? What the hell's his name? The tight end for the 49ers.
Kittle.
Did you see Kittle give Von Miller a pancake?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, he took him right off his feet and said, "Hello, guess what, bitch? You're mine." Wham! Right under the ground. I was like, damn! That reminded me of Mark Bavaro right there. I'm not gonna lie.
We're just seeing Pat intently hug the wall.
Well, I agree with Pat though. I've seen people rage the worst with these games. They get
They
nuts.
do.
They get
I've actually
Oh
nuts.
man,
worse
they go
than that.
absolutely nuts.
You ought to see me playing Destiny PvP.
Hey, yo, Jeff, it'd be so bad somebody ends up getting knocked out in real life.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you seen the video of the two teenagers playing that? I think it was like World of Warcraft on their computer. One of the guys picked up his keyboard and smashed it across his friend's face.
Yes, I have seen that. I'm like, really? Like, you're really gonna do that over a game?
Damn.
Yo, I've actually seen people fight each other over a game. I'm like, calm down.
Zion be the first to do that.
I'm telling you, people
that's
take
funny.
these video games very seriously, and I don't know why. They get nuts with these games. They go as far as they not only like start yelling at each other, or yelling at the screen. They take inanimate objects or weapons and start swinging them.
Man,
That's how bad
Hey,
it
we
gets.
used to get in fights when we was younger when we were playing games. Man,
Yeah.
quarterback club. Man,
put your
quarterback
headphones
club.
on, activate the chat, and listen to these damn squeakers go at you. I mean, here I am, 52 years old, and I got this 8-year kid going, you ain't nothing. Ha ha. How do you like that shit? And he's like, oh yeah, hey, ha ha, just like your mother. And I like, yeah, let's get off mom's because I just got off yours, you little prick.
Have you guys, have you guys ever heard the channel Dr. Disrespect?
Oh,
you gotta watch his stuff. He gets crazy with his stuff when he plays. What's that game? That one game, the popular one, Fortress or something.
Fortnite.
Fortress.
I don't know the name of the game.
No, hold
I don't
on.
know the name of the game. Fortnite.
Yo,
Fortress is a game too.
listen,
Fortress is a
guys.
game
I'm
too,
about
that's
to get on Fortress.
Aiden, that's a game. That's actually a game.
Fortnite.
No, Fortnite's a game, but Fortress is another game.
Fortress is actually a
Yeah,
game.
Oh.
it's a game.
Yeah,
It is?
Jaden.
I never heard of it.
Damn
I
it,
never heard of
Jones.
it, Jeff.
I
Well,
mean,
just
these
because you
little
haven't
kids
heard
are
of
talking
it
some
doesn't mean
serious
it's a
freaking
game.
smack, and it's like, Jesus. You know, all I'm trying to do is
Minecraft.
relax. I
Some-
got an
some of
8-year-old
these
sitting
kids-
there chipping in my ear. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. I was like, you little prick, I'm going to reach through here and choke you.
Wait,
what the?
No, I seen some streams or like people are getting shot in the background and shit like that.
Pat,
And
you
like
flying?
they had to. He has a parachute.
Oh,
He had to.
I've never seen these games. I'm like, what the hell what is he doing? You going to like a parallel universe?
Fly like an eagle.
Oh, that's
to
funny.
the sea.
Jaden, I don't play video games much. That's why I really don't know. I'm not familiar with these
Fly
video
like
games.
an
I barely
eagle.
play any
Like
video
this
games.
bird set
Hey, you all
me
good, though.
free.
Grand Theft Auto was like the last
Oh,
game I
you
really
can
played.
fly.
Nah, yo, I miss Grand Theft Auto so bad.
You
They're
still
coming
have
out with
it,
a
Jaden?
6th one, I think. I think there's 6
Yeah,
ones
but
coming out
about
soon.
like 5 years later.
Right.
It's still
Yeah.
active
It's
though.
been like
GTA
12
Online,
years.
GTA
Been
Online
waiting.
is still lit.
Yeah,
8
Pat,
goddamn
you're right.
years for Diablo 4 to come out.
Oh,
Oh,
come
you
on,
gotta
San
wait like
Andreas
5
was
more
great.
years for that one, Joe.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
There's no game better than Grand Theft Auto.
Let me
San
10 years.
Andreas. That was
There's no
goddamn
game better than
wheelchair.
Modern Warfare
Hey, yo,
2
My
I
reflexes.
take San
in
Andreas.
If I
2007.
hear somebody say Fortnite's better than Grand Theft Auto, you need to leave the stream.
No, I don't play video games. I'm not that stupid to say that. Grand Theft Auto is better.
I only
That-
play a
I
couple.
love
Yeah, of course.
Call
I
of
only
Duty
play
Modern
a
Warfare
couple.
2 online was the best multiplayer ever, and that was in 2007.
I like Destiny because I can just go kill shit and not have to worry
Yeah,
about
Destiny
anything. I
is a
can
real
do a
good
strike.
game, Joe.
Yeah, Destiny's not
I
bad.
can
I
do
love Destiny.
raids. You know, I can.
You can do
Yep.
raids. Let me go get my legendary armor.
No,
You know what you
dude.
guys should play?
No,
Old
I'm not.
school.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Joel. I played Destiny. Destiny.
Yeah,
You know,
Destiny.
You ever tried
I played
Anthem?
Destiny.
Anthem's pretty good too.
You know what you
It's
guys
kinda-
should
it
play
kinda-
sometime if you had it?
sounds
Old school GoldenEye.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect
That
dog.
That
Yeah.
is
With
a
the
video
golden
game.
eye.
Yes.
That is a video game.
Every time you kill somebody with the golden
Oh
gun.
man.
That
Perfect
is a
dark.
great game.
What
Perfect
Def Jam
Dark
Fight
was
for
my
New York?
shit.
Def Jam Vendetta.
Or
Those are
Super
good
Smash
games.
Brothers.
Super
Yep.
Smash,
Yep.
yeah.
Yo,
Let's
Blue
just go
City,
on
what's
to
good?
that.
We're
Let's just
just
go mention Duck Hunt.
all done with the film breakdown. We're depressed, so we're trying to laugh
Blue
it off.
City.
It's not really working.
And we're just trying to
I
see
still
if Pat's
got
gonna
Jason
shoot somebody
Garrett's-
or is he gonna get shot.
Man.
Bullshit in my head.
Wait, what's the mission here?
That's what I'm trying to
He's in,
figure out. Pat, aren't you
yeah,
supposed to
so-
kill people?
Yeah, so basically,
That's
there's
just
a
He's
hiding.
just parachuting.
there's like 100 people on the map, and the object of his game is to be the last survivor. So basically, he has to kill off everybody. Yeah, it's battle royale. So
I never
basically,
liked Warzone.
basically, it's not
particularly liked it.
Yeah, it's. Just watch out too, because people can get revived as well. Yeah.
Oh,
he just got.
Having to kill is insane
too.
Pat's gonna be like, you Jason Garrett looking ass piece of shit.
Damn, he came out.
Now he's captured, so now he's going to the gulag, so he's gonna get a chance to fight himself back into the game.
Camping motherfucker. I hate campers. Get out the noob tube. Everyone will give me a hard time because I bring out the noob tube. Hey, you're gonna camp. Bitch, I'm blowing shit up. I don't care who you are.
Come on, Pat, punch him to death.
Pat punching the metal wall.
Rocket launcher.
He's punching the air.
So now he's he's waiting to be he's in a limbo state. He's waiting to be connected to a server to fight his way back into the game. Here's
Looks
one
like
final.
That's right. Punch him.
Roger
Knock him out,
Rabbit.
Pat.
It's like
Yo, kill
knock
the
him out.
Easter rabbit. Kill him.
Oh yeah. Stop
kill the
dunking smoke.
wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
Kill the Easter rabbit.
Oh, yeah. Knock, hit him with the left. Get him with the right. Go southpaw.
It looks like Donnie Darko. Did you see that?
Oh, I think he won.
All right, so no, now he's in the game. Now this is his final chance.
Well, that's it. Just 2 tries.
We see Pat shoot the Easter bunny in the face.
Oh shit!
That was stun.
Pat,
Ooh, and that's it.
Pat's done now.
Yep. So that's the game.
Where did he come from?
Pat got Joe judged.
That's why I hate this goddamn game. They spawn you with people right behind you, and it's like you dirty bastard.
He gonna close the application.
That's why I can't play these games.
Close the application.
He about to turn off the PlayStation, guys.
That's like F this game. I'm done.
Right.
He's about to turn off the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, midnight for me. I got a long day tomorrow. I hope I get to see everybody tomorrow on the live stream. We're going to do some college football. It looks like there's going to be a good one right off the bat with Ohio State at Michigan State.
Nice.
Wait, is it like a 12-hour stream?
That might be a 12-hour stream. It depends if there's good football at the end of the night. If there's a good game like last week, I ended it at 9 hours because there was just garbage on. I mean, it was
I'm
Air Force.
Because I'm getting on the plane tomorrow morning, so.
That's all right. Oh, you have a safe trip.
Yeah.
Everybody has safe trips if they're going somewhere.
Yep.
We're almost at 3 hours again. You got me. Y'all done seen a little bit of game, and thank you, R. Dot, for showing in for the film session.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the film session. I just wanted to give you a little bit of guys of what Tampa Bay went through last week. Like I'll say it again. That Tom Brady will not be showing up against us. He will be a better version of himself playing us, but I still think we have a very good chance to beat those guys as long as our offense can put up some type of points this game,
right,
and keep that defense off the field that way. So he would be better, but I think we're a better team. So we'll see what happens. But that was the Big Blue Film Review, episode 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to close it out here at 3 hours.
I hope everybody
Thank
has
you
a
for
great
everybody
night
that
too.
tuned in the chat, and y'all have some great holidays coming up, man. And y'all be safe traveling.
Happy
to
holidays.
Places, man.
Eat that turkey.
Happy holidays to y'all guys.
Yeah.
Y'all
Have a
back.
happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, have a good
Zion.
Yeah, we're gonna lost.
Oh yeah,
And
we actually
Zion,
have winning.
I definitely will be playing you soon, somehow, some way.
What's your game tag?
It's gonna be hilarious. It's
need to get
TTG_ the kid PW.
I'm gone.
Bam.
Do y'all think Lions can actually win on Thanksgiving?
No.
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 Hell no.
I just sent you a friend request.
With David Blau?
I hope they do, but
who are they playing?
The Browns.
The Bears.
Oh,
After that, Raiders play Dallas
They're
in the
playing
last
the
game.
Browns
Bills
and the
Saints.
Bears on the same day, apparently.
I thought they were playing the Browns.
They're playing the Browns.
Bills and Saints is the main event.
The Saints are going to get smacked.
Yeah, the second game is Raiders and Dallas.
That's not going to be bad.
All right, I accept it, but I got PlayStation 4, Zion, not the 5.
Oh yeah, you good. I just downloaded the PlayStation 4 version so we can play whenever.
All right, well, I'll probably have to get you Tuesday?
Sounds good to me.
Because we got a busy weekend as far as streaming goes.
True that. We got the game on Monday. Let's get it. Giants for life.
Yep, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna end the broadcast like this. Smoke screen.